Vamp cock.
Perfect. Nailed it.
Great.
Was that
I
like the
hope we
audio
clip
sync
that.
or what?
No,
just
we were
kidding.
talking about vampire cocks, and then he was like, I hope that's not on the stream. And then I was like, okay, I'll let you know as soon as we start streaming so you can say it as the first thing.
I've lost all control of my life.
I
Or maybe I've gained the most control I've ever had. Who knows?
like that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with that
just,
one.
You know, having the balls to say vamp cock on stream.
Yeah. Vamp cock
I know
and
this is going
balls.
to be clipped. Like, when I die, you know,
Yeah.
put, you know...
The president, when you're the president.
Oh,
Omega's
God,
going to be
that'd
running
great.
for office in 40 years and just like your opponent's just going to keep replaying vamp cock over and over.
It's going to be his worst, you know, it's going to, like... who's that one dude that made, like, that weird fucking sound and then, like, was kicked out, basically? I gotta find that.
I have no
Once again, I
idea.
went from 2 different thoughts.
Was it the Rat Man guy who wore like a boot on his head?
No, Rodent Supreme? No, Vermin Supreme. No, I think
Yeah.
that dude's still around.
That's awesome.
No, yeah, he's still around and fucking, President candidate.
What would happen if he
Weird.
actually won?
Vermin?
Yeah.
A lot of good things, I'm sure.
What
Okay, it was
did
Howard Bean.
Howard Bean?
You know something?
Wait, okay.
You know something?
You guys could probably hear
If
this.
you
This
had
might sound
told
as
us
fuck.
1 year ago that we were going to come in third in Iowa,
I can hear it, yeah.
to take back the White House!
No! That?
Yeah! Yeah, and apparently, like, that ended his political career.
Weird.
Probably more things than that, but a lot of people point to that as being, like, the death nail, which is
It's weird
a
because
weird
like
thing to be a death nail.
isn't our generation soon? Well, our generation, the people of our age groupish, becoming like the majority. Like, at what point do we just embrace President McPresident face as our new president?
You know, it really depends. That was from 2004, though. But
President
again, you know...
McPresident face? Oh, that guy?
Yeah, President McPresident. Yeah, that guy from 2004.
Yeah, no, that was like at the advent of the internet meme.
Oh, wow, okay.
So that was like, yeah, the internet just like took it around with it. I mean, it's not really any different than like Nixon losing the like the debate
Back.
with Kennedy because
Sorry.
they didn't put makeup on him. You know?
You sure are, Fluke. You sure are.
You know, the more I think back to the 2000s, the more I think it's bastard time for hell people. Like, you know, did not have a good fucking decade.
I'm pretty sure everyone says that about every decade, you know? Actually, except the 90s. The 90s were the best decade ever.
Yeah, everybody blazes the 90s.
Unless you lived in Iraq.
Okay, so say we live in Iraq. What's the best decade ever? Like 2000 BC or some shit.
1970.
Oh,
Anything before America.
not like Babylonia or something. like was it the Mesopotamians were between those two rivers or whatever, right? Where Iraq and Iran and all that shit is.
Yeah, there was a time when the global wealth was held between that area and like northern Africa. it also held like most of the recorded knowledge of the world.
Yeah. That seems like a peak era for them. Mm. Oh, I just realized I'm eating an entire thing of cake icing directly out of the package on camera.
You
As
just
one
realized
does.
that.
I'm also wearing a Sailor Moon shirt. Oh, Sailor Moon!
Stop, I could only get so wrecked.
Yeah. This stream could not be more.
NC-17.
Yeah. We're PG-18. If you're 18, you probably still need parental guidance.
We are quite juvenile, so
Yeah. Everyone who plays on this in this game needs parental guidance.
no, yes.
That's what PG means. Oh. All right, everyone roll a d20.
Sweet.
A nice right into it.
Four.
Nice. All right, Noah, recap.
Oh, fuck it. Last time, you saw us. We found a cave full of goblins. A nice little ecosystem here, and they lived relatively peaceful lives. Turns out they were looking for outsiders. They like us now, and we're about to turn them into capitalist slaves. Please help.
Send communists.
Please help. Send Marx. Marx, Lenin, anybody you have. Maybe not Trotsky, though, but,
I mean, really, if it's not us, there, what actually is going to get sent is the Zentarum. You think they're going to do anything different?
No, yeah, I mean, like, given our options, we're probably better than the Zentarum.
Then why shouldn't it be us that makes the money?
I love it. I always wanted to run an evil campaign.
Mortally gray, maybe, but, like, yeah, this definitely feels like a
Oh, no,
a
not you
villainous
guys.
act.
I'm the evil.
Oh.
The campaign is evil.
Man, I kind of like that where it's like they're heroes, but it's constantly put into like villainous scenarios and not like fighting villains, because obviously then everything would be
Yeah. Well,
an evil
the entire
campaign. I just mean like
the entire time is
No,
me trying to figure out a way to corrupt each of you in your own individual ways.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm chaotic neutral. I'm incorruptible.
We'll see about that.
He made me care.
Yeah, I'll make you lawful good yet.
Well, I mean, even if you're evil, either way, you have to care.
Well,
That's the
yeah.
one thing about like chaotic neutral. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't really mind which way things go, just as long as they go well for you, it's fine.
Yeah,
But like,
fuck.
to be evil, whether you're lawful or unlawful, you have to care about the laws.
Yeah, I think my kids are lawful neutral. They don't really care what the results are. They just want to follow rules.
Yeah.
They don't care what the rules are. Just that they exist and they should be followed. So Patch and Orowa are both sleeping in today. And Ob and Oog will knock on the door. Hello? Adventurers!
Who is it?
It's Oog! Jack wants to see you now. She's ready.
Oh boy, it's our friends.
Did anybody eat a mushroom before last night?
I didn't. I'm saving mine for a stew.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
We'll get you
also
all
saving
sorts
them.
of fucked up.
I guess if you guys want, if there's anything you wanted to do prior to going to see Jack, feel free. Like any kind of research or whatever, you guys have some time. But otherwise, Oog and Ob are ready to take you to Jack whenever you guys are ready to go.
I mean, I think we asked most of our questions last night. So
Yeah.
everybody else good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly.
So Oog is just is like standing by the door over here and just like tapping his foot expectantly. But Ob, as you guys kind of like file out of the room, Ob is going to hand each of you something from his personal collection of trinkets, because he thinks that you guys are really cool and he had a really good time touring you guys around. So let's see. Let's have Arzex. You can roll a D100.
On it.
40. Okay, so he hands you what appears to be an animal femur. It's
Oh.
smooth and brown, and on the one end of the femur is looks like it was dipped in like a liquid silver and now has like the one end silver. So it looks like he may have used it as some kind of club.
I bow and thank him for the gift.
And he'll smile at you, but he's got like 3 teeth left.
Yeah.
Houch.
Gotta get these guys better dental.
Yeah.
D100.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay.
23.
Ooh. Interesting. He hands you a bottle of wine. And do you want to inspect it at the moment or nah?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you don't recognize the label. And it has a date on it, and the date that's on it is from, I need a second here. I gotta make sure I get my dates correct. Okay, so that would be then, and then just a second. Okay, so that would be so the date on the wine is from 247 years ago.
Damn.
All right.
And then Mr. Thock.
That'd be me.
It sure would. 32. He gives you a extremely tiny bell. Like it's, if you were to pinch it between your finger and thumb, it would be like a centimeter. Blow, 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 blow. And as he like hands it to you, he rings it a bit, and you can see that glitter pours out of the bottom when it's being rung.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I'm gonna tie it to the top of my room. Thank you very much there, Mr. Oob.
I
I knew that.
mean, I could be Oob. I'm Oob.
All right then. Thank you very much, Oob.
Alright, and Oogd is like rolling his eyes at Ob and or Oob. He's changed his name. He's like, well, if you're done, let's go see Jack. And they'll lead you to back to the room.
You got it, Uber Ob.
Uber Ob. They are not twins, but they seem like they might be related. That was just a song. It had nothing to do with reality.
That's a good song.
Aw.
I like that.
I don't believe you, but thank you.
I'd be
I
doing shit like
appreciate
that all the
the
time.
effort.
I believe I literally did it like 30 seconds ago.
That's funny. Yeah. My kids always ask me, like, why do you sing everything you're doing? I don't know. And Noah will.
Because it quiets the voices in my head.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. My son will only sing what he's doing in the bathroom. So we're all like watching a TV show or something and having dinner, and you just hear from the bathroom, "I'm pooping." But
That's where
no
the
other
voices start.
time. Yeah. Yeah, we should put some magazines in there before he goes crazy.
Oh yes,
All right.
you need
Yes.
reading material.
So you guys can make your way downtown to the large room in which Jack is seated upon a throne and ready to entertain you. Making your way uptown, seeing Jack. So Ugden Ob will approach, and Jack will be like give them a little bow and then wave them to the side, and they'll go and like just stand off to the side, and then she'll kind of like beckon you guys to come forward, and you can each give me a perception, insight, or what's the other one? Arcana. As you approach the throne. Fine, R6, I'll move you. Lazy ass fuck.
Shit, sorry.
I already moved you. Nice.
Would I still be under fatigue
I think you have to do a long rest.
or
We can just say you guys have a long rest. All right, everyone do the long rest. Because it took 8 hours. It probably took a long time for Jack. And, like, realistically, while you guys were walking around and doing the tour and everything, that would have took some time. And you weren't really doing anything. So I'm fine with everyone being fully long rested. That's fine.
got it. Let me.
Okay, so that was perception. What are
Insight or Arcana. And as always, feel free to request checks at any point.
I would like to request a new Arcana.
Request denied. Wow. Okay then. She doesn't appear magical at all. So she'll tell you guys come forward. Do you do anything, or are you waiting for her to talk?
Waiting for her or for me?
I'll do the whole like minstrel-esque thing of introducing our party as the hostile takeoverers, and I'll take a short bow and say, "Good evening or morning or whatever time it is, under the deeps here, Miss Jack. We are the hostile takeovers from above.
Okay. And you're putting on like a show of making like a show of this, kind of like a Knight's Tale kind of idea.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Do a performance. Nice. So she like initially is pretty stern faced when you walk up, and the two guards beside her like seem like they're ready to jump into action, but then as you do this like performance, you can see that like the whole room kind of like turns and pays attention, even though they don't understand Goblin. Your flourishing and showmanship is clearly enraptured them. There's even some of them are like clapping a bit and they appear joyful, and then you can see on Jacqueline's face she gets a little bit of a grin, and there's kind of like a twinkle in her eye, almost like her eyes are smiling, even if her face isn't showing much emotion otherwise.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I
And
see. She's the stoic type.
and she'll say, "Oh yes, wonderful entrance. Yes, we're hoping that since you are adventurers and clearly of renowned and um, ability, that you could take care of a problem that we've been having in the mines here. Um, we have encountered a great beast from the depths and have yet been able to muster the force to take it out. We do have it contained within the new tunnels that were being worked on prior to the collapse, and what we really need is for someone to enter the area and rid us of it once and for all. Should you accomplish this, there will be vast wealth and magical items for you to quench your thirst, your adventuring thirst on, and surely this will add to your renown. Um, and then perhaps upon completion of that task, we shall have more tasks for you. And she's making it kind of a show of it too. Like, I think as a bard, you would kind of see she's kind of doing like a similar thing to you.
Like some pageantry in the presentation.
Yeah, absolutely. Like she's the way that you managed to like play to the crowd. She's also kind of playing to the crowd.
Is there anything you can tell us about this great beast?
Oh, the beast. It shakes the earth. It burrows and digs and can appear seemingly through any kind of rock or material. The one thing that is quite interesting is that it appears to. How do I say this? It has a bit of a musical noise about it. And many of the survivors of attacks have indicated that they heard what can only be described as music. However, since my loyal subjects are all goblinoid, and I only have their accounts to rely upon, um, I'm not sure if this is a misunderstanding on my part or that truly there is some form of music being produced by this beast. I don't know the what your race is or the common man calls them, but the goblins call it the great devourer.
Could I roll, I guess, to figure out what goblins might consider music?
Sure. Yeah, that's a good one.
Like if they have, what kind of history of instruments they have in their culture.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And also, does it look like this? I'll pull out the purple worm toy.
So Jacqueline doesn't really react to the purple worm toy, but her guards both seem like really excited and are like pointing at it and looking at her and like shaking their weapons, and some of the like commoners in the thing kind of like back up, and the room kind of goes like hush, and like even Oogd and Ob are kind of like whispering to each other as you pull out the toy. And Jacqueline is like, according to the guards here and clearly the reaction of the crowd, I would say so. Much bigger, however.
Oh, surely, and much more alive.
Yeah.
I'll give like the thing a wiggle.
Ah! All the commoners back up. The two guards like look as if they're gonna like step towards you, almost like you're like threatening her with like a gun or something. But she'll like put her hands like out, like no, it's fine. And then for your history, Thok, you haven't heard any music. I don't know if RSX, if you would be able to describe to Thok what kind of what goblin music would sound like, but I mean, if I'm guessing on a 7, I would probably think it would be like banging sticks on trees and throat singing.
More refined than okay. Well, the folk singing bit's correct,
like
but
drum and bass.
and a bit more woodwind too.
Woodwind? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. We have culture, you know.
Apparently. Who would have known? Thank God we have a goblin in the group
Anybody
to
if you just
expose
ask.
us. Yeah, that's actually really funny. That like even like Thok was like, before I ask the literal goblin we have in our group, I will just roll history.
We need to find this shit out.
Yeah, no, why would I ask him?
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so there's I have locked away quite a bit of treasure from this place, and like a lot of what she's saying is in common. Like you guys can all hear it. Like and it doesn't seem like the goblins know what she's talking about at those points. And part of like the performance that she's doing doesn't like almost doesn't match what she's saying some of the time. That makes sense.
Right.
Like
Like what she's saying with her hands is different than what her mouth is saying.
Yeah, and it seems like something that she's like well practiced at. Like the goblins probably have a different idea of what's being said than you guys do. One second, there's 2 children in my room. What? Go to bed.
Right. Are we all going to bed?
Okay. It's scary. Yeah. So she would like to. She's collected a bunch of stuff. Apparently there's some money in it for you. There's some potential magic items, and if you manage to rid the cave of the beast, then she may have further things for you to do. And that's, let's see, what would that be?
If we complete the tasks, we get more tasks.
Yeah.
Man, maybe capitalism's already brought here anyway. Shit. Maybe long
Yeah.
before us.
Maybe what would it be?
What if I wanted to speak to the lady concerning a future endeavor?
Ah, yes. I too would like to continue this conversation with you in about future endeavors as well. Me and my compatriots here may have plans for Phandalin that could include you. However, in order to earn the trust of our group here, you must return as champions from the initial task. After which, you will be trusted as fierce warriors and leaders, and at which point you would be given the honor of acting as generals in any of our, let's say, plans concerning the future of this, not only this cave, but perhaps the village of Phandalin. And also, each of you should roll a perception.
Ah, at it. Perception.
Nice. So how?
I'm staring blankly at, like, the wall over here. Like, completely lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've just got dollar signs in my eyeballs. As I look around the like unused coal, as I look around the unused mine, I'm looking off to the left. All I'm perceiving is like where there could be a guardhouse built up there, and another mine shaft put in over here, and a new cart rail system over here.
What does Hausch notice?
I'm messaging him.
Oh shit! Right. We wouldn't know.
I will point out this information to Thok and Arxis with my telekinesis.
Okay.
And I'll just say in their minds, it seems like she's listening for something every time she tilts her head.
I use message like maybe she's listening for music. The quote unquote music.
For the nat 20, give you some more information.
It could be, although the timing has something to do with the conversation, but maybe she's just tilting at the quiet spots.
Could be a problem with hearing. I kind of ask her not about this. I don't want to give away that yet. What are your plans with this place?
I believe that before we can continue to reveal our plans to you, that you must first earn our trust.
Damn. Hard nut to crack.
If you do you find that this is a deal that we could strike, that you're amenable to these terms?
I look at everybody else. I ain't gonna be like,
As every guard in the place just like slowly starts creeping towards you. I'm just kidding.
little goblin pellets drop out of my pants.
And it sounds like there's a purple worm that's standing between us and glory, man.
Yeah. They have nothing to do with the Zentarum, correct? Would any of us know that? I'm getting
It seems
worried.
like they're here in the absence of the Zentarum. I mean, if anything, well, who knows?
I mean, they.
How are we saying this? I don't have a message.
you can, yeah, you guys could roll as something that you think would be a way of finding out if they have anything to do with the Centarum or not. Maybe like I don't know, history or an insight or
I have some sort of a history with the Zentarum. I'll roll that.
yeah. Well, it could even just be like the
What about
history
athletics?
of the Zentarum. Athletics.
Acrobatics? Can I acrobatics my way into this?
I mean, you can roll it, but remember that the information you're going to get is going to be dependent on the skill you use.
Yes.
History.
Hausch is out
Okay.
here
No, I
with
was
a good
kidding.
roll.
Yeah, so Hausch, as far as you know, the Zentarum doesn't deal with like cultures at large. There's nothing saying that they wouldn't recruit goblins. But those goblins that they recruit would probably be like specialized agents. Most of the Zentarum are like thieves and assassins. Something like I think it would be. There's a possibility that Jack could be part of the Zentarum, just because she is like some kind of independent agent who's managed to infiltrate her way into this cave system. But it also doesn't really make like the Zentarum was in like what Kali was saying. They were in control of the mine, so. And Phandalin. And as far as the Zentarum know, I believe there's 3 more days until the Zentarum are even aware that anything's gone wrong. They think that Ditch Fundy, the chick who owned the place that you guys all hated, Bertice or something,
Yeah.
and Black Arrow are still fully in control. So it wouldn't make much sense for this to somehow be related to them.
All right. So what's our plan for this worm?
Nice. So if she would hear you say that, then she'll say, so you agree? You will champion our efforts here and dispose of this creature for us?
I think we'll give it a try.
Excellent. And she'll
Okay.
like slap her hands together and stand up and like throw her hands in the air, and in Goblin she'll be like, our heroes are here to rid us of the beast. Everyone, our worries will soon be over and we can return to our other plans of conquest. And all the goblins will cheer. And then she will say, now, I must retire, and me and the champions will return to the war room to do the planning of getting rid of the worm. The rest of you, please, double, triple rations for everyone, and we'll break out the grog. Enjoy. And then all the goblins seem super distracted. And like Thok, for sure, this chick is like putting on a fucking, like she knows how to play to a crowd.
And I heard grog.
Well, you're gonna be going with her. So all the goblins are like, yeah, and basically anyone who like isn't actively like guarding a barrier or whatever starts like grabbing meals. People start bringing out mushrooms. There's even some meat and laying out tables, and it looks like there's going to be like a feast slash party. And then Jacqueline will actually like beckon to the three of you and say, if you would attend me to my quarters, we can speak further there about what our plans are to defeat this worm. And then she and the two guards that are just like constantly flanking her are going to make their way down this way. So I'll move her and the guards to the next room that you're gonna be in that you guys haven't been in before, and then you guys can just follow. So she's gonna go up through the door here. So she'll go bam through the beast room, and then out through this door. So I'll just reveal that this area. Just gonna go through, and yeah, if you guys at any point you guys need to make any kind of like if you want to make a check or anything, just let me know. Just stop me. We can always go back a little bit as far as like tracking. So we go through this room, and there's a set of stairs down here that leads down to like a what would it? I'll just reveal that room because you'll be able to see into it, assuming you have some form of vision. So it's like a bit of a pool. Oh, that's too much. Okay, 1 second. There. Okay, so there's like a pretty deep pool, and this, when you guys kind of like walk by, you can see this one guy here is like, he's got like a fishing rod, kind of, but it's got like a big hook on the end, and he keeps throwing it into the water and dragging it back, and he's kind of keeps like throwing it into the same spot.
Damn.
And then she's gonna make her way up these stairs.
Ooh, wait. Do I have that?
What?
Shit. Oh yeah, I do, but that would waste a spell slot. I was about to say I'll cast Bless on him so we can catch a fish at some point, but
I don't think
if we're
he's
fighting a
trying to
purple one. No, yeah. So I mean, like at that point, would that be a curse?
Let me just find the. I just need to find the room numbers here. Dun, 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 dun. So I took what was in the module, but then just adjusted it. But some of the stuff is still the same, so I have to reference both my notes and the notes in here. Okay. Okay, yeah. So she'll bring him into this hallway, except this guy. Boop. Boop. Excellent. And then when she gets here, she like looks over, and you can hear one of those goblin children go wee crunch. And she just like shakes her head. Oh, I accidentally grabbed Thok. And then she's gonna make her way
Sure.
this. Yeah.
Without his consent, too. What the fuck, man?
Over here. When she gets down here, she's going to kind of like look at these guards, and I guess in Goblin Arzix you would hear her say, oh, 2 of you. Normally only 1 guards the room. Like, that's fine. And then they'll back up out of the way. And she's gonna make it to the door and into this room up here. And as she's gonna like throw open the doors and enter the room, and you could see like her personal guards and the other guards that are at this door. They stay outside of the room. I can never remember what the number is. There it is. All right. Where's the tool? There it is. Okay. I have to find my. All right, so she'll lead you into this room, and then the door will close behind you guys.
Guys, you gonna leave me in here for the boss battle?
Oh, well, shit.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I completely forgot. I do think House would run. They are
I was gonna
scared
say
of the
the
purple
only time
worm.
that House isn't running, I guess.
Frozen in fear. I would be too.
Are you literally running away, House?
Oh shit.
No, I was just kidding.
Uh,
So
I was gonna
just
say,
noticed
'cause
him leave. I'm like, oh no.
you're gonna have to make some checks against these guards. Oh, ouch. What the fuck? Oh. Ooh, my back just started bleeding real bad. Ow, 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 ow.
What the fuck?
It's okay, don't worry about it. Old war wounds and such. I have stigmata. It's fine.
You'll be good.
Okay, so this is. Oh, someone said something. No, I don't know. I can't see everything. Who's texting me? Oh, it's in there. Okay, good. Nice. Transformers. Oh, is that you, Hausch? Running away? Okay.
Yeah, I did it as he was running away.
So, when you guys enter this room, there are 6 cracked marble pillars that are they kind of line the halls. And at the north end, there's a 9-foot tall statue of a dwarf that's seated on a throne. In his lap is a mighty stone warhammer, and large emeralds gleam where the statue's eyes would be. So it looks like it has big green emerald eyes. There's a bit of like almost like a campsite of sorts. Is set up kind of in front of the statue, and all the things in here. There's also like a wooden table to the side with some chairs, and everything in this room appears like to be like stuff that Jacqueline has I don't know, like managed to salvage. It's all dwarven made and fine goods. None of it's goblin make in any way. Okay. All right. So Arzex, I believe you made a religion check last session. I'm not sure if it was. I think I know, like you and Patch made one. I think, but I can't remember who. I think it was Patch who had passed it. So maybe you should make one now. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of blood.
My God, you good, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm eating oranges. Apparently, that's what you're supposed to do.
You know what? Fuck me. Yeah, I see how it is.
Yeah. The statue definitely like appears to be some kind of religious figure, and as you guys have been going around, you've seen like similar, like what are they, like pictures or carvings that look similar to this person, but for whatever reason you're not able to recall exactly who this person is. However, all of you can tell that the statue is like exquisitely carved, and that its eyes appear to be extremely valuable. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Dun, dun. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? All right, so she'll kind of bring you guys over to the table, and on the table you can see like there's like maps and notes. There's also a black leather sack, and she'll kind of like spread out a map, and it shows essentially what Wave Echo looked like prior to the worm stuff. So basically, it'd just be like like this area wouldn't be collapsed here, nor would this, and then you guys would kind of like this area here was actually open. There was like a tunnel there. There was also a tunnel that used to go through here, but this area has like collapsed on top of it. And then obviously the entrance down here at the very bottom there was open. And then you can see that like this entire black area here is where they were continuing to mine. So it's like a maze-like series of tunnels, like not super maze-like, but that's where the current mining operation was being done, and that's where they've essentially trapped the worm for the time being, which also seems odd because the worm theoretically can just burrow through earth. So how they've managed to use wooden barricades and goblin guards to keep the worm contained within that area is quite interesting. This room here on the map is some kind of like it'd be like sleeping quarters or a barracks is what it shows. And then it also, this room here on the map is some kind of like alchemy or magic like study room for the dwarves who would use like their magics and such to either like increase mining productivity or research objects that are being found. So she's kind of like showing you the map and saying like, okay, so this is kind of like what our setup is, and this is where the worm resides and where you guys need to go. And she's saying all this quite loud. And then as she's, and then she'll say, I'm just going to have a seat, and you guys can kind of go over what your plan is, and let me know if you have any questions. And then when she finishes saying that, you can see that she how would I do this? She'll kind of like, all of that was done quite loud, and as soon as she's done saying that, you can kind of like, her facial expression like completely changes, and there's like, all of a sudden she looks like extremely worried, and she kind of like puts her finger to her lips like shh, and like kind of like does her hands like play along, play along. And then she's gonna start writing down like furiously, and she'll pass the guys like a note across the table that's like, I need to get the hell out of here. The goblins think I'm a queen. If I do anything wrong, they're gonna fucking kill and eat me. I just got really unlucky. I came here in my boat, and then I got trapped when the fucking cavern came down, and I've been just playing along, trying to fucking to make the best of the situation. I made up a whole story about having adventurers come to help overtake Fandolin and take out the worm for the goblins so that they would keep me around. I don't want to be their queen. I just want to get the fuck out of here. Please, please help me. And this is all
Damn,
like
you
written.
fell upgrade and you're queen.
It's all written
I don't
on the piece of paper, and she's like motioning like, you guys, they're listening at the door. Play the fuck along, because if they find out I'm not the queen, then they're gonna rush in here and kill all of us.
Oh God.
Okay, so yeah, definitely gonna jump in here with a yes. This all appears to look good. The maps and everything. This is quite appears to be what we need to do your royal bidding.
Yes, we shall. Fuck.
Yes, we
not
shall fuck.
Damn. Just damn.
I'd like to pass. Can I pass her a note that asks her if she's Centaurum?
Yeah, definitely. And then she'll look at the note and she'll like, she gives you like a shrug and squint eyes, like, do I look like fucking Zentarum? Like,
Yeah.
no.
Like the whole like the fuck.
Yeah, like I'm not. No, if anything, I'm an independent agent. I heard that Mines was having trouble. I decided, fucking, I go in the back door. I got my sweet boat, you know, and I figured, maybe I can loot a couple carts of ore, make my way out, make a little cash for myself, fuck off. No one's the wiser. If a couple carts get looted and the place gets buried, who's the wiser? No one loses, I was just trying to make a quick buck. Got trapped by the goblins and decided it was better to be their queen than to be eaten.
And she writes all of that on paper, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder and lean in and whisper, why don't you just stay put for a bit? We're gonna make a lot of money.
Excellent. I love money. As long as you guys can get me out of here, and the more rich, the better. Yes, it's fantastic. I'm glad that you guys are. This is all obviously still on paper. I don't suppose any. She'll actually write like. I don't suppose any of you has the silence spell that would make things a lot easier.
I mean, it could all just be in common, then, couldn't it?
No, yeah. Do the goblins speak Goblin,
The
or at least understand it?
I don't think so. But I don't know. Maybe. I'm assuming they don't
She
because
could
they
just
haven't
be
any.
more careful.
Yeah, like maybe the smart ones. I don't know. Like honestly, I'm just some fucking lady who likes to steal shit. Like I don't, you know.
Kleptomania.
I've been here like a week. Like I don't know shit about goblins. Ask the fucking goblin. You guys brought your own goblin.
Wow. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I have in mind to snitching now.
so but that's fair. It's fair. Don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against goblins who speak common. But like those ones out there want to fucking eat me.
But you know, if you're gonna come to Phandalin, learn the language.
Yeah,
Is
basically.
that what she's saying? She doesn't have anything against goblins
Well,
who speak common.
you would get the impression that
As long as you're a
she's not
goblin, I like
from
you.
Phandalin.
No, yeah.
Yeah. If you want, you can roll some kind of check to see what like you might think this person really is.
Yeah, no, my intelligence wisdom check's not really they're not really hitting the mark today.
So here's the plan. The way I see it, I can't. We're gonna need like some excuse for me with you guys to get out of here without making the goblins suspicious. Now, if we could actually take care of the worm, that would be easy. Because then what we would do is I would say, yes, it's time. We're gonna all revolt against Phandalin. These goblins don't stand a fucking chance against Phandalin. We make it outside. We make it there. The guards slaughter them all. We go on our merry way. Problem solved for everybody, right?
So we're just okay with the wholesale slaughter of goblins, then.
I'm okay with the wholesale slaughter of people who want to eat me that are keeping me captive. Them being goblins is just kind of like a coincidence. Like I'm not saying we kill you.
I mean, just to be clear, I mean, you know, I'm just an observer here, but I'm pretty sure they don't want to eat you. They just want to eat mushrooms that grow off you.
It seems like they like
Oh,
meat, but they don't eat meat that's been dead a while. So they're growing the mushrooms from like corpses. But if they have access to like new meat, I don't know. I was threatened to be eaten. Maybe they weren't talking about them eating me. I don't know. I did what I
All
had
right.
to do
What do you
to survive.
what do you know about those two creatures that they're keeping in the way from the main hall to this room here?
And she'll like shiver, like, like this. The two-headed snake seems a bit silly. It's like a flat tire kind of thing. The first question I had was, how does it poop? To which
Same.
they replied that what it does is it actually just swallows things, digests them, and then barfs up anything it can't digest, like the skeleton.
evolutionarily, what the fuck's the point of that?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
That seems like a
shake my
question
head.
for a biologist. I am not a biologist.
I mean, it's a simple U-shaped digestive tract. You know, lots of
Yeah.
smaller
God.
animals have them.
It doesn't seem to matter which end digests or barfs either. Apparently, it's somewhat random.
Well, I imagine the digestion takes place along the middle tract, but either way, okay. And how
then
the hell are they keeping it? Are they keeping this purple worm contained to this area?
That I'm also not sure. And I'm wondering if it has something to do with the music.
Holy shit!
Does it, like, I haven't personally encountered it as you can tell, I have quite a bit of survival instinct. That's kind of my whole thing. And, but from what it sounds like the goblins think there's some kind of like, yeah, like what they describe as like human music, not necessarily human, but like above ground surface dweller music coming from the worm whenever anyone is attacked and then survives. I'm not sure why it hasn't leave.
I'm going to speak into Thock's mind. You don't think it could be a bard casting minor or major illusion, do you?
Yeah, no, I think these are fucking Fremen Shai Hulud controllers. They're using thumper magic. Anyway, no, yeah, they're these fucking these dudes are somebody here, whether it's a bard or not. I think they're using rhythmic beat or some kind of thaumaturgy or illusory magic uh, music to confuse this beast into a circle.
Yeah, but I'm suggesting that maybe the beast isn't real. Like they did say, it just kind of shows up out of nowhere. So what if the entire thing is just an illusion?
Because everybody has survived so far.
No.
Holy shit.
Well, not everyone survived, but people do survive.
Oh, okay, people do survive. All right.
But now that you mention it, they're either anyone who doesn't survive is either disappears and is never found any trace of, or we are found like are killed by like happenstance, like the random earthquakes and tremors, like rocks will fall on them.
Interesting.
I ask Couch, how lethal are purple worms? Like, what's the shot of surviving them?
The shot of surviving a healthy purple worm for us is very slim.
I was literally thinking you were gonna say 0. It's like he's gonna say 0.
But I'm starting to think that maybe this is a bard with major illusion.
So what's our litmus test here?
Put out somebody willing to be eaten. A major illusion can eat you. But then if you're eaten, then you just have to fight your way out of that worm.
I mean, we got a lot of goblin kids that don't seem to let mind throwing away their lives.
Yeah, we had that one with the explosives. Maybe we could convince one to kamikaze it.
Jacqueline will also mention at this point that what she was saying about the gold and magical item rewards that she has for you guys is actually true, and that she has the key to that locked room across the dungeon, and perhaps some of the items within could help with this endeavor, assuming, of course, that it is a purple worm and not something else. However, since she did say in front of all the goblins that it would be a reward for defeating the worm, you guys would have to, if you wanted to get the stuff out of there first, she could give you the key, but you would have to do it in a way that no one noticed you.
Gotcha.
So that's just another potential option.
All right, guys, what do you think? Should we have a stealth mission into the treasure room? Or should I start a drum circle young goblin kids in this precarious area.
What, the young goblin kids?
You know, teach music to kids. You know, Wu-Tang's for the kids.
I'm thinking of the children and how eaten they will be.
I mean, clearly they're bored. I'm trying to stop them from killing themselves going off of this weird luge cliff.
From what? From the luge cliff, out of the luge cliff and into the worm, as it were.
I mean, there's a 50-50 that there's not actually a worm.
Yeah, that's how odds work.
I mean, everything's 50-50.
From a certain point of view.
I mean, there's a 50-50 chance that it's 50-50.
50% of the time, it works every time.
Nice.
I mean, we definitely should summon it, but like, you know.
So, as you guys are discussing this, Jack is going to kind of like. Actually, let's do a perception. Each of you can perception.
Oh, what the hell? Why not?
Come on, House.
Not like I have literally 0 in it.
Big money.
Just give me a second. I'm not near my computer, so I'm just pulling up the app.
Oh, okay.
Big money there with the 13-year-old stock.
Nice.
Damn.
All right.
MVP this session.
Okay, continue while I whisper thought. Are you gonna be able to get the whisper, House?
I'm closer now, so I can run back to my computer.
Okay. I'll just I'll wait till you've acknowledged what you've seen before I do the next step. So basically, what you see will happen simultaneously with what I'm going to have her do. So I just want to make sure that you see it before or at the same time.
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
Okay. So she's kind of like stands up at the table, and then she's going.
I'm just gonna confront her.
What-
What are you listening for?
What do you mean?
When you're tilting your head, listening for something. What are you listening for?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what, guys? I think we should leave.
Oh, shit.
Rabble,
mean-
rabble, rabble. Leaving. Let's go. We're all leaving now. That's the sound of all of us leaving, but only Thok making it. Trying very convincingly to sound like we're all leaving, backing up House.
Okay, so I guess it depends on whether you guys are actually intending to leave. If not, then she'll do one thing. If yes, then she will do another. She doesn't react to like what you've said. But she just it appears as though she's kind of paused and waiting to see if whether you actually leave or if this is some kind of bluff.
I'm gonna open the door a little bit.
This door?
Yeah, this door.
Okay. And then you'll hear. So it'd be in Goblin, but what? So her voice kind of changes. It sounds a lot more masculine all of a sudden, and it also sounds like very raspy and whispery. And there's almost like you would almost see um the air kind of like exiting her body as she talks, and like I can't remember what it's called, but when it's cold out and you're breathing and you see like the moisture coming out of your mouth,
Mhm.
you can see that with everything that she says, and her voice is much like lower and raspier and almost like a whisper that's being screamed. And the whole room kind of like drops a couple degrees in temperature, and she'll
Oh
say,
fuck.
"Guards, do not let them leave this room." And she'll yell that, and then a bunch of, and then you'll hear like the goblins all kind of like line up to prevent you from exiting. I guess we should probably roll initiative at this point, unless you guys have. Like, I'm not sure what your guys' plan is as far as this situation, so we can just roll initiative and it doesn't end in combat. We'll just come back out of it. Let me just pull up the turn order. Okay, yeah, I have socks.
Initiative.
Don't worry, guys. I rolled 6.
He's got this.
I got you.
Got you, fam. I got you.
Oh, I didn't click on her token, for fuck's sakes. Oh well. Oh, she got a 6. How do I hit oh, enter? There we go. And then, does it hide GM level stuff? I can never remember. I guess I'll just roll to myself here.
Yeah, anything GM will be hidden.
It will? Okay. Nope, it's not. Oh. Oh, does it? Did you see it? Maybe it was GM? I don't know. Whatever. It didn't hide it.
Something popped up.
Yeah, I don't think it hit it. I think Hausch was tricking me. Son of a bitch. It's fine. Okay. Like, it's hidden on the turn order, but it showed the roll, which is weird. Like, it shouldn't show the roll if it's hidden on the turn order. That's weird. I guess I should have just entered it manually. And the gobos. What do we got? Bodyguards. Okay. Seize them! Okay.
All right.
Now let's sort. House. So, yeah, she acted super weird there that you saw House. Then you were like, what's happening? She denied anything. At which point you guys said you were leaving, tried to leave, and then a voice that doesn't appear to have been Jacqueline's up to this point, told the goblins to stop you, and the room got a couple degrees colder. Yeah.
I've been
Nope.
muted. Well, at least now I sound much more decisive when I say I hold my turn.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Or I didn't mute you.
I thought maybe I was just like missing something. I was like, should I say something?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to try this thing that I've never done if I can. Okay, yeah, I'm going to move right up to her and try out Hypnotic Gaze.
Oh shit.
I believe the DC she's trying to beat is my spell save DC, which would be 16.
Okay. And then she would be charmed.
Yes. And her speed becomes 0 and she's incapacitated and visibly dazed.
And this is wisdom, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So she fails.
Oh shit.
I just pull some Jungle Book Python shit.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm just trying to find a dazed. And she's like stuck too, right? Like she has 0 movement.
Yes. 0 movement and incapacitated.
Okay. I'll use those 2 for now. Alrighty. Anything else on your turn?
No, that'll be all.
He attacked our queen, you hear in Goblin. RSX.
Well, I'm just looking into her eyes.
Yeah. After she screamed, "Seize them!"
Yep.
Alright. So after you goes Mormosk. So out of Jacqueline's now charmed body, out of like her mouth, like a silvery ethereal shape like pours out of her, and forms some kind of ghostly figure. Okay.
Oh no, it's the Book of Mormon.
So,
Oh
What'd you
god.
say?
uh, You must make a wisdom or DC 15 wisdom saving throw, Hausch.
15.
Yes.
Come on, you got this.
Nice.
19.
Nice.
And it doesn't do anything on a fail, so that's good for you. Let me just check this, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the other thing.
Can I make a roll to figure out what I'm looking at, or just wait till my turn?
I'm okay with that. Sure.
Nature or maybe Arcana?
Sure. Whatever you think would help.
I'm trying Arcana.
Arcana.
The 14.
This appears to be some kind of ghost.
All right.
Okay. So, when it first like comes out of her, there was like your proximity to it, so only how you would notice this, but there's like it sounded like there was like thousands of like whispering, like things like whispering into your ear constantly, almost like someone with schizophrenia. Like there was just like countless voices whispering like the most horrible thoughts that you would have never even had of your own volition into your ears, but you managed to, with your saving throw, kind of block them out. The other two of you wouldn't notice this. And then the what appears to be this like ghost, it kind of like pulls its hand up. Ha! You wish it was that easy.
No, sorry. That was I left click instead of right.
Here, I'll show you it because it doesn't matter now anyway. And then it lifts its hands up and is going to create a howling void. So so each of these, it's a 20-foot square, I believe, 20-foot cube. So actually, over, where are you, Mr. Cube? Rectangle. So it's going to create a portal in the center of this cube, which it's almost like reality inside of that area like tilts to the left, like not gravity but reality, and everything is kind of like shorn off of its normal self, so you can actually see like yourself and like a 30% out of sync ghostly self, and the entirety of that area is kind of like almost like a monochrome colored, and inside there's just these hellish screams and like a wind that feels like is like tearing through your flesh and like trying to actually like remove your soul from your body. So each of Thok and Arzex need to make a DC 15 wisdom save.
Heck.
Wisdom. How is my wisdom so small for a sorcerer? What the fuck?
Heck yeah.
Nice. So both of you managed to make the save. You'll each take 5 psychic damage from being in this area with all the creepy screams and seeing like what you guys like currently look like in this form. And neither of you is suffering from the frightened state, and that could have been really bad for you guys, but some really good saves went. Now it's gonna move away from you, Hausch. I don't know if you have a thing.
Yeah, I am going to try to. This probably won't do anything, so I don't even know if it's worth rolling. But ram it with my horns.
Like that's your leaving engagement attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any point in rolling?
Sure, why not?
Because it's a ghost.
Well, yeah, but still, it'd be cool. Do you have magical horns?
No.
Okay.
I might debate that I'm magical.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Not wearing like
Let's
a
see.
magical crown or helmet.
What type of damage would it
Oh,
be
just
considered? Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning, I believe.
Okay, so it would do half damage. At this point in time, based on the actions that were taken.
All right.
Nice. So you managed to do 3 bludgeoning. But that doesn't prevent its movement, though, does it?
No. No.
Okay, and you get to push it 5 feet, though.
No, I don't think so. It's just an unarmed attack, basically.
Oh, the 5 feet is the range. Oh, sweet. That's really good skill, though.
Mhm.
Okay, and then let me just find. Okay, so and then it kind of like flies. What would it be? Back. Oh wow, it has some serious movement. If it's actually gonna fly over to like back to this point here, and kind of I guess it'll end its turn there. I'll just pop up a thing of it now, so that's essentially what it looks like.
Yeah, it came out of her, right?
Yeah, it was like when you charmed her or whatever, you
Mhm.
did manage to like charm Jacqueline, and then immediately afterwards, her like mouth opened and this thing like poured out of her, and coalesced like right in front of you. Did it? Its aura tried to get you, but you resisted it. Then it opened this like spatial time rift between you guys, and then floated away. Now, Jacqueline is as like I don't know like as far as your let me read your thing here.
Yeah, I can continue to hypnotize her, but I'm not going to.
Okay. Are you going to drop it at this point, or is that something you have to do in your turn?
I'm not exactly sure how that works because I don't think it's like a concentration thing.
Okay. You must succeed. Until the end of your next turn.
Yeah.
So at the end of her next turn, which it hasn't come up in order yet. Okay, so for the time being, we'll just say it's yours.
Yeah, my next turn.
Okay, so then at the end of your next turn, then you can choose at that point.
Well, during my turn, I can use my action to continue it, or I can drop it, I think.
Yeah. And it also ends if you move more than 5 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Oh, it also says if the creature can neither see nor hear you, or if the creature takes damage. Okay, one sec. I just have to check this because I wasn't sure exactly how this worked. I just want to check it quickly. I didn't. Some of the spell description shit on this fucking ghost is like paragraphs. So I'm not sure what happens when the ghost exits. I'm wondering if it's gonna cause her damage.
I see that it's called a ghost warlock. That sounds very cool.
Oh,
it
on
sounds
this thing?
like trouble.
Yeah. Okay, so when it ends, it reappears within 5 feet. Oh, and also she's now immune to being possessed for the next 24 hours. But she doesn't take any damage or anything, so she should actually just be standing there like, I guess, like, she's kind of returned to what she looked like when she was explaining her situation to you guys. And if you were to watch her for any period of time, you would see that those weird like listening ticks have stopped. All right, Arzex.
Got it. I'm going to walk up out of the area of effects, and I'm going to point to the goblins over here and be like, your queen has been possessed. We're here to help her." I say all this in Goblin.
Yeah, and I think they would have seen what happened, like with the ghost coming out of her mouth, and they would certainly see this like rift going on, and that you guys were inside of it and obviously affected by it. So, I don't. I'd get you to roll persuasion with advantage, but honestly, I think you just kind of automatically pass. I think they not only are you a goblin, they watch the ghosts come out. They seen all like there's no way for them to not be on your side in this. So absolutely,
Oh, that's
you
good.
you they like give you guys
about-
like the queen has been attacked after the silver thing, and they're gonna
I was about to say, if worse comes to worse, I'll message them, use message on them and say, I'm Maglublilik. How do you pronounce that? Maglublilik? Yet, the goblin god, basically, and try to gaslight them into thinking I'm a god, but
no.
Maglublilik,
There's
what
basically
the fuck?
there's no way for them to fail on you convincing them that the queen was attacked by a ghost at this point. And it almost seems like House saved the queen,
Oh, nice.
because they
Good
would have
job,
watched
House.
like House walk up and like put a hand on Jacqueline or whatever, and then she would just like go stiff, and then this ghost would come out of her and then like attack you guys.
House just walked up to her and said, "Healed."
Yeah, like they watched an exorcism
Name of
essentially.
Jesus.
Be
I'm gonna
gone,
cast
Satan!
Big on. I'm gonna cast Mind Spike on the ghost.
All right. Wisdom save. $19.
Shit.
So half. If you click the actual spell, it'll roll the damage for you.
Oh, got it.
So you won't know its location,
Does
but
it
it still does the half damage. Jesus, that's still a lot of damage
Damn.
for half. Wow.
That is quite a bit.
9. And what type of
shit,
damage
thank
is this? Psychic?
Oh, I think it's psychic.
Let me see if it has anything against psychic. No, it doesn't. So it takes full 9 damage. Awesome.
Nice. Still looks like barely a dent, but at least we're getting something done.
Anything else?
No, I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Also, the rift is no longer there. It's like a momentary thing. So
Oh, got it.
yeah, like it doesn't stay there. It just kind of like fucks that area for like a second or whatever, 6 seconds, and then it goes away.
Yeah, I mostly moved up to talk to them, but if they're already on our side, then
I think they would have heard. Like the thing is like every single one of these 6 goblins was perfectly in view of this exorcism. So that was pretty much perfect. That could not have worked out better for you guys. All right, so the body of the goblins like, we must save the queen, All right, what do goblins move? To our deaths, they say. And they move 30. So this one's gonna run up there. Oh. Sure. Those two are just gonna dash up there. Zoom out slightly. Out, dash. 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 Yeah, all the goblins except this one. This one comes over to Jacqueline and tries to like. Actually, I'm gonna have two do that. The two that are like were her like personal guard. Are actually just gonna like move up to her and try and like shake her awake because she's still like dazed.
I'll just say to RSX, just let them know that this is very temporary.
Yeah, I do that. Like, don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. This hopefully won't last long.
All right. And then so
Again, they're like Zerg rushing this dude.
that he'll like give you a nod, and then the two goblins are just gonna like post up in front of Jacqueline.
Actually, they could maybe try dragging her 5 feet away, and that might break it right now.
Yeah, but I don't think they would think of that.
Well, yeah, no, I'm telling RSX.
Right, but okay, yeah, that's fine.
would break
you're telling them. I see.
It might break the hypnosis if they just move her a little bit away.
Okay. I command, well, not command, but tell those two, like, kind of move her away, and that might wake her up, and it'll also keep her out of harm's way, you know?
Okay, nice. So they both, unfortunately, they all dashed, so they don't have like an action. But they both look at you and nod, and they make like that. When they have the opportunity, they will attempt to take her away to safety. That's her turn. Does anything happen on her turn considering your spell? Hausch, like, does she just stuck in your spell for this turn? She doesn't make like a throw or anything.
Well, this isn't a spell, but no, there's nothing that happens for her, as far as I know.
Yeah,
I didn't see anything that said that she made a save.
She's charmed, she can't move, and she's incapacitated and visibly dazed. Okay, yeah, so she basically just stands there. But, I mean, it all kind of makes sense if a ghost came out of you. So, alright, Thok.
Fuck. Just a second here.
Oh,
Oh, good. A point. Yes, a point of your choice within. I was like, damn it, these fucking goblins.
oh, they all like
Yeah, no,
got
I was
into
like,
your AoE.
yeah. I was like, everything I got is like fucks up a square.
That's right.
Look out of here. Non-magic. Okay, cool. Let me. Yeah, I want to try and cast Shatter on it.
Okay. Okay, a 10-foot radius sphere. So
Oh wait, no, it is a. Oh fuck! It is a 10-foot radius sphere.
yeah, you would have to like put the sphere so that it would hit only him, but because he's backed into a wall, that would be pretty tough.
I mean, wouldn't that just be like
there? So if it was up there, it would still hit just this one, essentially. So you could hit like
Gotcha.
those two, which is fine. Because it 10 foot. Well, it's radius, right?
Yeah, no, I don't want to. I don't want to fuck up any goodwill we just tentatively bought.
Let's see.
Let me try something else. Sorry,
Oh, all
I know
good.
I had time.
I'm just checking here. Like if you put it on him there, that would be your 10-foot radius square or sphere. If you can see that.
Yeah, no, that's what I was afraid of at the beginning,
Oh, linger. There we go.
and then I got confused because I saw the target being a point of your
Yeah.
choice.
Because
and then
like
range. But yeah, so the
theoretically, you
10-foot
could
range.
put it like there. You know what I mean? But then you can't actually see that point. So
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, exactly.
and also anything that's spheres, I usually I'll let you do the square anyway because it's like the same fucking thing. But yeah, like because I don't require movement to be taken twice every second time going at angles, then I'm okay with using the squares instead of the circles. It's kind of like the same idea. Just makes it easier for targeting, basically. I hear so much like private conversation going on. Do-do, which is great.
Oh yeah, that's my Discord. It's going fucking crazy.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that popular though, you know.
Yeah, it's probably all house. Run
I'm
away.
no, I'm whispering. I whispered two It's Always Sunny references.
I was about to whisper something back too. I'm a god, a golden god, be gone, you silly boy beta cuck.
I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds.
He's so fucking crazy. I love that.
Ever been in a storm, Wally? Not a thunderstorm, but a storm of fists raining down on you so hard that you can't breathe.
Yes, except it was feet. Not in a good way. I was like, wait, that's probably someone's kink.
Everything's
All
somebody's
right,
king.
I'm just gonna do what I can. So I'm gonna throw a my my scroll of magic missile.
Oh,
Is this a
nice.
scroll?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I believe it's a scroll. I don't have the spell.
Do you
so
know
I
what
have to
level it
wait
is?
after that. This it could only be level 1. I'm not paying. I know I didn't pay for any level 2 shit.
Okay. All right. All right. So, 1d4 plus 1. So each of them will do 5. And do you want to throw all 3 at the target?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw all 3 at the ghost.
Excellent. And they deal force damage. Which it doesn't have any resistant or immunity to. So you do 15 force damage to this ghost warlock.
And then I'd like to can I move but try to wait at okay, that was an action, so then I get 30 movement, right? Alright, so I'd like to move but try to move into stealth. Can I do that?
Kind of. So you would have to take the hide action essentially, but you have to place yourself in at least half cover.
Yeah, no, I was gonna go for that column.
Totally. Yeah. So what you do then is you move to the column, roll a stealth, and that's a hide action. So I think hide's in action, right?
Yeah, let me.
Yeah.
We'll just say that I moved to behind the column then,
Yep.
because I don't have a whole action left.
So even like just moving behind the column, getting yourself into cover will give you an AC bonus, I'm pretty sure. So that's still helpful. But if you want it, like, you can actually use your action to hide, then you roll a stealth, which kind of like sets what their perception would have to be to see you there or whatever. So, but yeah, you can basically give yourself cover if that's what you're looking for.
All right.
All right. And then we go back to house.
Yeah. I'm going to create a ball of electricity in my hand and throw it
Rasengan.
at the ghost. Say
Nice.
Stahia.
Electricity, you say? All right.
Yes.
Can you actually cast it?
Or lightning, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, lightning. Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I almost feel bad for this thing. It came out looking like hot shit, thinking it was going to take us all down easily, and now it's getting ganked by a bunch of goblins.
Yep.
Oh shit! I forgot my reaction.
Ah,
Or
there
my
we go.
bonus action.
What a fucking afterlife
Oh,
to wake
you
up
have to roll an attack on it, it says. It's not spell safe. I don't know why. It should roll an attack when you click it. I don't know why it's not doing that.
Can I still give a bardic inspiration?
Sure.
All right. I would have given it to the next person in order anyway.
There we
So
go.
I'm gonna give it to Hausch.
19.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So a 19 will hit. You can click the purpley for the damage. Ooh, nice. 12, and you said it was lightning?
Yes.
So the lightning kind of passes through it.
A little bit.
It does some damage, but not as much as you think it should have.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, assuming she comes out of her trance as I step away from her.
Right. Okay.
I'll just say, "We cool now?"
You like turn and say that to her, so she like snaps out and just like looks at you guys like, ah! Get me the hell out of here! I hate this place! That bastard kept telling me what to do, and he took over my body. Oh, the things he made me do to myself at night in front of a mirror. What a dirty old man.
shit.
Please, just get me to my boat. Oh, God. But this is all in common, because she's still worried the goblins are going to eat her.
We've got ourselves the rapist ghost on our hands.
Yes. And then I have to roll something quick here. Bump, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay, to the GM. Wow, that's fucking funny. Don't worry, it's fine.
Okay.
Well, I'm not worried. Not at all.
Oh, holy shit. That was your turn, Hausch?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Let me just add these things in. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. All right. Perfect. Were you before or after Jacqueline last time, Thok? Do you remember? I think you were before. You were after. But no, because you have
Yeah.
high. What's your dex?
Everyone want to see Fox deck.
Yeah, like the actual number, not your bonus.
12?
12? Okay, let me look at hers. 16, so she should be before you. Okay, perfect. Wait, that doesn't make any sense for this other thing. God damn it, I keep closing the fucking... I try and keep all of their, like... all the profiles open, but I always forget. Okay, oh, holy mother of God. Okay, never mind. Alright. So yeah, we're in the correct order now. Let me fuck with this so I can see it better. That's better. Yeah, I can't go there because then you can't see my pretty face. All right. So, Hausch, are you? Is there anything else you might need to do on your turn?
No, I think I'm good.
All right.
Actually,
Oh.
yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay, and you have Bardic Inspiration from Thok, I believe.
Yes, and how long does that last? And it's a D6.
Cotley?
Oh, sorry, I'm not push to talk. Yeah, Bardic Inspiration is...
It's a while, I'm
I
sure.
believe it's a D6 now.
It should be a D8, I thought. I thought it was more now. Like,
Let's see.
being your...
Whenever you reach this little... Oh. Where did my fucking... Oh, there it is. Alright.
10 minutes. And it's your whatever your Bardic Inspiration die. It says a D6 there. Oh, 5th level, so it's a D8.
Cool.
That's quite the interesting music, Cotley.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
There's
dun.
TV in the background.
It's a kind of like not like obviously I can't hear all of it, but cool. All right, so now it would be Mr. Ghosty. Mr. Ghostly. What's that guy's name? What's the Aussie song? Mr.
Mr. Crowley.
Yes, Mr. Crowley's turn. That's Mormosk Crowley.
When,
Ghost
when
Warlock.
you said, what's that Aussie song, I was trying to think of Australian bands.
Oh, fuck, that's funny.
Nice.
Yeah, it's Men at Work, Land Down Under.
Yeah.
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Some good old AC/DC.
All right, more Musk. So everything within 5 feet of him at the beginning of his turn has to make a Wisdom saving throw. Okay, 3 goblins. Wow, look at those. I'm fucking real, man. This guy's getting
Damn.
fucked. Like, everybody's just super wise to this ghost. So the one that
Rip
failed
Bozo, damn.
takes 4d6 psychic. So the one that fails takes 11 psychic. Call it this guy. Oops, that was -1. Which almost kills him. He just like grabs his head and it's like, ah! Okay. And then do any of these info? Whoa! That is fucking sick. I'm not gonna use this, but holy shit, what a cool spell. Okay. There's too much shit in this room.
Okay.
Maybe later I'll tell you. But it's a fucking
All that hype.
it's a fucking awesome spell. It's just like this situation is kind of doesn't it's not called for it. Oh my god. Oh, fuck off.
Oh god.
Holy shit. Okay. This could be really bad. We'll see. What's
No, he's not getting as fucked as we thought, is he?
No, it's worse than that. Okay, let's go center and linger and square and 60. Oh yeah, so anything in there
Oh
needs to
Christ.
make a wisdom save.
Oh no. I only had like one of these in me.
I highly suggest getting more than 10, even if you fail. All right.
What's a fail?
Nice.
Oh, here. Read that shit and weep.
Oh my god.
So I need so I need the goblins.
Come on, don't
Holy
fail me now. Don't
shit.
fail me now.
And 2, 3.
Oh thank god, I just made it.
4, 5, 6. Okay.
Do I have to, if I want to use my inspiration, do I have to use it before I roll?
No, just add a +5. Okay, so 2 goblins are okay.
Add my +5.
Nice. 3 of the goblins. Well, let's roll. Oh my god. 3 of the goblins instantly age 40 years. Which.
Oh my god.
Oh no. They chose poorly.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What's a goblin life expectancy? Generally between 40 and 60 years. So all 3 of
Damn.
these there's 3 of the
fuck, I'm not long to this
goblins
world.
just like age to the point of dying of old age. You just like watch them go through their entire like the typical like goblin aging process over like 6 seconds until they like literally like wither away into dust and die. The other 3 are fine. Now, did anybody fail? Did anyone get a 15 or lower of you guys? And did anyone get a 10 or lower? Doesn't look like it because you used your inspiration sock.
Yes.
Okay, Jackie's gonna have to make one here.
I got a 15.
Oh, a natural 20 for Jackie. She's like, how dare you try and age me? All right, that went really well for you guys. Because I was like, oh my god, if I age everybody here for like 40 years, that's going to be so...
I'd be dead.
Yeah, you'd be dead.
I would be actually dead.
And the rest of you would probably have like some stats adjusted and shit. Jesus fucking Christ. That's a cool spell. At this point, the Ghost Warlock is going to use its incorporeal movement to kind of just go whoop through that wall. So it can move through people and objects as if they were difficult terrain. And as soon as it moves through the wall, I'm going to put it on the GM layer because you can't see it anymore. And the 1 goblin with 3 health will make a attempt to make a leaving engagement. Let's see.
What was the lady's name, Colin?
Jacqueline? You can't see it? Oh, she should have her name there. It says nameplate. Does it not show it?
No, you might have to go into the little. I forget what it looks like. A little 3-dot menu, maybe.
There, I don't see. I have name Jacqueline nameplate clicked. Yes. Maybe update default token. No.
No, there's some option thing that you can open up that says like who can see it.
Okay. Oh,
That it?
dynamic lighting might be in there.
Nah.
Advanced and legacy no. Like
Hold on, I'll rejoin as GM and let you know.
no, don't do that. Because you're gonna see all the hidden shit I have on the map.
I'll just look at Jacqueline.
Even in this room, there's hidden shit you shouldn't be looking at. I'm gonna have to not be on your profile anymore, I guess.
Up at general where there's those 3 dots.
There.
And I didn't see anything in the room other than Jacqueline.
I don't know how that's possible. Alright, so that was him. Oh, right, the one goblin needs to make a...
Yeah, I might have seen 2 other things.
Yeah. Way to ruin the surprise. Might as well just tell everyone.
I apologize.
What would it be? Yeah, scimitar. 9 will miss. And then, yeah, so more, the ghost just kind of like melts through the wall. And then it's Arzek's turn.
Wait, so Ghost is gone?
Well, it melted through this wall here. You can't see it anymore.
Fuck. My movement. 30. Fuck.
Why did that get all small? That's weird.
I'm gonna start running towards that door. Like, guys, I think he's faded into this room. He's got us at, or he's like, you know... Fuck, what else could... Damn it. I'm scared. Is anybody there? Am I riding, like, the broken internet wave again?
I'm here.
Wait, no. Did I miss something?
Oh, no. Yeah, I was just pointing at the door, saying he probably faded into there.
Anything else on your turn?
Oh, God, no. Sorry. I forgot we're still in turns. I thought everybody was gonna... Holy shit. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. So now it's the goblin bodyguards. Yeah, for now. So you said something to these two about like grabbing Jacqueline. So they're the two of them are gonna end up like grab Jacqueline's hands or whatever and try and like lead her towards this door. But she'll have to wait till her turn. But basically, these two are kind of like indicating they want Jacqueline to like follow them out this way when they're available to do so. But I think with seeing the other three, this one's gonna kind of come and he'll actually like Jacqueline will kind of like hold out a key to him, and then he'll grab it and come over and start unlocking this door. Well, I guess he can't yet, but yeah, fuck it, he can unlock the door. So like move, dash, and then bonus action, he like unlocks this door using Jacqueline's key. And now this door is no longer locked. And then this one that's got like 3 health just like slowly staggers his way to like also kind of defend the queen by this door. So they're both kind of like standing in front of it, waiting. See what you guys are gonna do. And then at this point, this goblin here actually like kind of like shifts and expands, and its form changes, and it turns from looking like a goblin to looking like this.
Shit.
Um,
It's hulking out. Kind of.
and then surprising Jacqueline, who thought she was in the arms of one of her personal guards, this what appears to be some form of shapeshifter is going to unleash as much of its sneak attack type shit it can on Jacqueline. So I'm gonna consider this its first round of combat. So it's gonna have advantage, and I'm gonna consider her surprised by this. So it's gonna be a critical hit, and it's gonna deal an extra sneak attack damage, and it also makes 3 melee attacks. So with its first attack at advantage, but that's automatically a critical hit, so that's going to be 2d6 plus 5. So I'll just click the attack, but oh no, it won't let me. Okay, slash roll d6 plus 5. Okay, so she's gonna take 11 plus. It also has a 1 per turn sneak attack, so it's gonna do, because it has advantage, it's going to additionally do 5d6 slash roll 5d6. So that's 21 damage, and then she also needs to make a DC 15 con save, or she will take poison damage. Ooh, exactly 15. Nice. So she's only going to take an additional half of 76.
Yikes.
So 30 would be 15 minus 1 because I have 14. So 31 plus 14 is 44. So she takes 44. And then he makes 2 more short sword attacks. The first one is a miss. Or does she still count as surprised? Yeah, any on attack rolls against the creature it's surprised. Yeah, so it's still technically at advantage, which means it's also crits. And so it would be in another 2d6 plus 5. So another 11. Okay, what are we at? Because I got to keep track of this. That was 45. Then another 11. Then she's got to make another Constitution save for the poison. Which she fails, so she's going to take another 76. And that is enough to put her down. So she now is at 0. Then it's going to move over to Hausch and do its last attack. Let's see. First turn. Against you have taken a turn, so it won't have advantage on you. What normally is the I guess roll up perception, Hausch. Let's see if you like manage to catch this in time. Because this thing moves ungodly fast. It actually has a 20 dex. Oh, wow. Okay, you're surprised. So it's just going to be any hit turns into a critical. So it still has to hit you, but it has advantage. So it's 18 probably going to hit you. Let's roll 36 plus 5. So 9 piercing. And you need to make a DC 15 con save. Does it show that? Oh, yeah. Oh, I should have just been clicking those. Oh, well. Eek. Okay.
I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, nice.
Do it.
Anything but a 1. Yeah! So you would take...
Sweet.
You would take the... What did I roll for the... Was it 9? We just do the 7 plus 13. Because I managed to figure out how to click that. So, because you did take half. So 7 plus 13 was what? 20. And then it's going to use its bonus action to do a disengage. Actually, it'll do a dash. So it was from here. So it has moved 15, and it's going to move away from you, Hausch, if you want to.
Yeah, I'll try hitting it with my horns again.
Okay. Nice, and you do. Nice.
For 1 bludgeoning.
Well, this one isn't the same creature. So this one doesn't have resistance to bludgeoning. So this you will do the full 2 minus 2, and then it has where it currently stands is moved 20. It normally has 30, but it used dash, so it was 60. So it has 40 more movement. At which point it's going to run out and down this hall. And I'll keep it on the GM layer, but because I think, like, currently you won't be able to see where it went, but if you guys move to where you have vision on it, I'll put it back. Jacqueline's turn. Jacqueline's going to make a death saving throw. And fails.
Oh, shit.
And Thok's turn.
Do we want the wraith or the assassin?
You guys can roll if you want to see what that creature was. But, I mean, you guys saw its name. But if you want to have like in-game information on it or whatever, you can roll like a nature or arcana or something to figure out what kind of creature that was, or a history even. Oh yeah. Now, how does she know exactly what this creature is? Their doppelgangers can change their shape
Ouch,
almost
this
at
is
will.
winning.
And they usually like try to like infiltrate areas and make excellent assassins, as was clearly demonstrated. This one appears to have been pretending to be one of the goblin guards for some time, and took its opportunity to be rid of Jacqueline when it became available. Also, yeah, because you got such a high arcana, roll an insight. Nice. It's not unheard of for these two creatures to be in league with each other if they have similar goals.
Doppelgangers and ghosts.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any telling features of a doppelganger when it's transformed?
It's perfectly indistinguishable. You would have to do some kind of social check.
Okay.
All right, what should we going for?
However, if you manage to reduce it to 0 points, it will change back to its normal form. And also, it can only be a small or medium humanoid.
Okay.
And because you got such high on both of those checks, some doppelgangers have the ability to read other people's thoughts, which helps them take on like the like persona of other people, as well as kind of like here, like depending on how far it is away from you guys, it's entirely possible that everything you guys are even thinking, this doppelganger will be able to hear.
That's very cool.
I really wanted it to infiltrate the party, but I never had an opportunity.
All right, never mind. I'm gonna shift it up because I don't think I could make it to actually make it a target anyway. It's too far away. So I'm just gonna bless the three of us, toss some bardic inspiration to Arzix, and
I don't think I'm ever going to be functional, but I do think that now I'll be able to break some old patterns.
those stairs, are those lower than the door?
Here?
Yeah, just to the right of that.
Yeah, like
Right.
they funnel down, if that helps.
Yeah, no, I was basically I'm asking because I want to know if I could move it to stealth there.
Yeah, like this door is at the top of the stairs,
Yeah.
and then you would have to. Then these this is
I
like
need in my life is another
5
transformational
feet down,
relation.
10 feet down by the time you get to the bottom, essentially. Like from the top platform to down this platform is about 10 feet. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I just wanted to get a couple of steps down so that I'm like basically a body height below the door, so that I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
take cover and
that's
move into
fine.
stealth.
Body
But yeah, I
height.
want to move.
Yeah. So if you want it to be like, you could prone like right at the top of the stairs, or you go down to the bottom of the stairs and then you could be like standing there kind of against the wall ish, if that's what you're thinking.
I mean, I basically just kind of want to like crouch in the shadows here.
Okay, sure. Yeah. And you want to like do your hide action?
Oh shit. Well, I can't really do that unless it's a. Oh no, can't even do that. Nope. I'm just moving here and prepping because
Okay.
I used my bonus action to give Arzik's bardic inspiration, and I'm using my action to cast bless on the three of us.
Sweet.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna say that assassin moved off too quick for me to go after him. Let's position in on the wraith.
So are you done your thing?
Yes, yeah, that's the end of my turn, sir.
Okay. All good.
Arzix, you have bardic inspiration.
Nice. Uh, should I like spares the dying on Jacqueline or?
Link it, but probably. I think. Well, spare the dying. Yeah, I'd have to see it. I can't remember exactly what it does. Is that the one that fucking what's his nuts used on? On you
What happened?
guys? Yeah, if you can link the spell. I just don't know what. I don't memorize. I haven't memorized spare the dying on off of my top of my head.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, I would have to get close to her.
I just want you to
All
link
of my
the
healing
spell
spells are touch.
description.
Oh yeah.
Because otherwise I can't answer your question.
No, yeah, spares the dying.
Oh
and
yeah, you can
cure
totally do
wounds.
that.
No, yeah. I was asking if I should do that to the group. Like, should I?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said,
No, all good.
can I spare the dying on Jacqueline? I thought it was like a mechanics question. My bad.
Got it. Is it my turn currently, or?
It's houses.
Oh, got it.
I don't know if he knows that. House, it's your turn and you're muted. Just FYI.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted.
All good.
Yeah, spare the dying would be good for me. I was just looking to see if I had any healing items, but I don't. So I'm just gonna make my way over this way.
Nice.
And I'll take a dodge action just to be safe.
Nice. All right. It would be the Wraith's turn now. All right. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Hide. Oop. There we go. I don't know if you can see the arrow, but I'm on the GM layer, so I hope not.
No.
Okay. So, Hausch and Arzex, can you give me perceptions?
Yep.
Actually, no, you don't need to because he didn't take a hide action. I
Oh.
like the idea of hide being an action. So, Hausch and Arzex behind this pillar up here, you can see that ghostly form kind of like floated back through the wall. And it's now behind this pillar. At which point it's going to now is a
It
good time to
fucking
use
juked us.
this cool spell that I wanted to try. What?
What?
Oh my fucking god!
Are we dead? Did we die?
No.
I think we're dead. Oh,
No, your guys are fine. RSX, make a... How does this work? Is it an attack? You blast the mind. It must be an attack. I'm gonna click it and let's see what happens. So 1 per day. Did that go? Did that pop up? Yeah, it did.
yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, I don't like the name of that.
Read the your intelligence and charisma scores become 1. You can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any way. You can figure out who your friends are and follow them and protect them. And at the end of every 30 days, you can repeat its saving throw against this spell.
Oh my god.
So, or you can get greater restoration, healed, or wished out of it. But if you fail this spell save, so this is an intelligence
Oh
save,
my god.
you're gonna have an intelligence and a charisma of 1, potentially indefinitely, and be unable to do anything. This is the spell
Yeah,
I was
no
like, oh
pressure.
my god, I have to use this. Yes, intelligence save,
Oh.
please.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, fuck.
Undead
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
like undead creatures are so evil in D&D.
Can I use inspiration for advantage, or?
Well, inspiration is a +5.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can
And
roll
the
and then
bardic inspiration that you have is a plus D8.
yeah. So just
Okay.
you should
Plus,
just
you
don't
also
roll like
have
a
bless.
1. Yeah, and bless. Oh, so a 4, and then you
Right.
can
Alright.
add what I think a D4 bless,
Okay.
1d4,
bardic.
1d8.
1d4 plus
Or
1d8. Okay, so we're up to 8.
D8. Fuck.
Oh, now we're at 9.
Jesus.
You can get to
What
14
was
with
the
that
other one?
inspiration.
14 was inspiration.
Yeah, if you add inspiration, you'll be at 14.
But that
Gotta
might
roll.
not matter.
One, and that's 1d5.
No, it's
Wait.
it's just 5. You just add 5.
Oh, okay.
But that might not matter because there's no stipulation about failing by more than 5. So it'll still just be a fail.
Oh, fuck. Cut it all. I'll add my inspiration.
You can, yeah, if you want, but like House said, a 14 still fails.
Oh, fuck me.
So let's first roll 4d6, I think it is, psychic damage. So you're gonna take 15 psychic damage. So that
Oh.
essentially, this thing like reaches out from potentially 150 feet away into your mind and tries to shatter your very intellect and personality. The
Fuck.
and like it's as like your mind, as your intellect and personality are like being shattered inside of your head, you remember like oh, Thok always has my back, and that gives you a little bit of a boost, and then you remember, oh yeah, Thok is always inspiring me to great deeds, and that always gives you a little bit of a boost, but it's just not quite enough.
Hey, Colin, I don't suppose
Yep.
I can use my inspiration to give him another +5.
And then in that moment you remember that Hausch is also your friend.
Oh.
So the combination of Thok and Hausch being like you know your two best friends, and the two people that are important to you in a way that you weren't sure before meeting the party that anyone would be important to you in your lifetime. just as you feel like your intellect and your charisma, like your personality slipping away, you hold on to that idea of like friendship being like the one anchor you have, and that kind of is more important than anything else to you in this moment. And you manage to, through all through bless, bardic inspiration, and 2 stacks of inspiration, maintain your mind.
Oh, fuck. Oh, thank you, House. You saved my life.
And that's a once per
Well,
day.
he saved your
So,
stupid.
Yeah,
man,
saved
that
me
would
from stupidity.
that's a fucking fucked up spell, bro.
I imagine I'm kind of leaning down on like my staff, like, oh, fucking hell.
And and like the warlock, the ghost was like laughing, and then like within your mind is like slowly like taking pieces of you, like tearing them off. It's like you're almost like in there as like a shapeless like form, and these ghostly hands keep like ripping and tearing pieces of you and throwing them away. But you can see like your 2 friends are out where he's throwing them, and they keep throwing the pieces back, and then the warlock can't like keep up with it, and they manage to get all the pieces back together, at which point your what you would consider like the shapeless form of yourself kind of like completely seals all of the wounds that were caused by this warlock. Well, other than the psychic damage, you have
Oh, yeah.
scars, and the warlock is like expelled from your mind, and then you can just like from across the chamber, the like cackling laughter, it suddenly turns into like a howling, like angry scream as this, and you can like see like the ghost figure of Mormos like physically repelled. Power of
Gonna have
friendship,
to try it.
bitch is right. Yep, My Little
Hang on.
Pony was right the whole time.
The power of friendship's fucking meta, dude.
And then it's your turn, Arzex.
You son of a bitch.
You've got
I
the
look,
power of anime and Jesus on your side.
I look at both House and Fuck, and I'm like, you guys, thank you.
That was really cool. What a clutch
Oh, yeah.
fucking moment.
I look over to the warlock, and I'm like, you're gonna have to try a lot fucking harder than that, you piece of shit.
Nice.
And I do chaos bolt.
All right. Oh shit, that'll hit for
Holy
sure.
shit.
Click that bolt. Click that bolt. 17. And then so you can pick if it's either what 8 or 4, thunder or force.
It resisted the lightning,
It
but
also
thunder is different.
it did not resist force.
No, yeah, I'm gonna do force then. I'm just gonna go straight up force.
Nice. Force is like one of the best just because it like almost nothing resists force. And this thing takes all 17. Minus 17. And is almost halfway dead.
Yeah, almost.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right.
Yeah, because I can't do any bonus actions. I was about to heal House, but then, I kind of got mind fucked literally there, so.
Yeah. The 2 goblin bodyguards, upon seeing the Jacqueline like on the ground, bleeding from multiple wounds, with like and turning like white and green, and there's like poison coming out of her wounds. They're both gonna go over there, and they're not exactly trained in medicine, but I'm gonna have them both work together to see if they can try and like stop the bleeding. So one of the goblins is going to do a medicine check at advantage with help from the other one. Medicine is wisdom at advantage. What do we got? A 10. Wow. But
Damn.
that's I'm gonna count that as as one pass, as if she had rolled. So she is currently at 1 pass, 1 fail. So they've managed to stop the bleeding a little bit. It is then the doppelganger's turn. Just come in and gank you all. That seems evil. Alright. Then it is Jacqueline's turn, who is going to roll her thingy. And she gets a 12, so she's down at 2 passes. And then it's back to Thok.
All right, and I'm gonna move just out where I can see. I mean, imagine I can see that these guys got hit by something, so I'm gonna go out to where I can see.
Yeah, and you would have heard the screaming of it when it got expelled. And you also would have seen Arzex fire his Force Chaos Bolt towards that corner of the room. And then as soon as you're in there, yeah, you can see it.
Watch out, guys. That thing's gonna fuck your mind. Still
All right,
hurts.
I'm gonna come up here,
Still hurts.
backup house, and I'm gonna cast.
I was like, oh, this will be easy. All the goblins and Jacqueline are on your side. And then I was like, doppelganger.
Oh yeah, and he straight up got away too.
So far, yeah. Well, he's here. He was there the whole time. If you review the tapes from the first episode, you can actually see the wraith and the doppelganger on the GM level, which I always forget that you guys can see that shit, which is why I need someone else to start recording.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Okay. So DC 13 con.
Yeah, let me hit the.
Hot rolls a 7.
Sweet.
So it takes and you rolled at a higher level, it says, right? So
Yeah, I rolled at a level 3.
So you deal the 16 plus the 7.
Did he seem like he was pretty well affected by that thunder damage?
He took force. Or you mean this one?
Yeah.
I'm not quite there yet. Just because, like, I'm wondering if a shatter can work on a ghost. Like, I'm guessing you're like shattering the wall or something. Because it even mentions inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage.
I mean, I think it just mentions those because it has disadvantage because they're static. But otherwise,
it's like a noise essentially. That's
I
like
thought it was specifically thunder damage. Wait,
yeah. Thunder damage is noise. So lightning and thunder just means noise damage. So I think that would still affect something incorporeal. As far as I mean, it'll
so.
tell
That's
me
why I
right
picked
here.
it.
Okay, so it does have it does have resistance to thunder, but it's still gonna take the half.
Okay.
So 7 and 16 is what, 24 or 23. Rounded up because you guys are players, so you always get the benefit of rounding. Would be the 24, which would be 12 minus 12. This creature now appears to be below half health. So like the silvery form that was there, is kind of like parts of it are fading. You only see like, say like 60 to 70% of its form at any time. It's kind of like moving in and out of existence. Is there any, does it do any other thing? No? Okay. I wasn't sure if it did
No,
like
it doesn't.
a secondary effect. Okay.
No. Then I just like to use my bonus action to. I'm gonna. Mm, I mean, I'm worried about my little bud here. I mean, I know House is next, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw Arzik's uh, molest or my next part. It's inspiration, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to take cover
All right.
just behind the wall that I was just running by.
Yeah, for sure. And then House's turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try another chromatic orb. As I say, stay here. I'm throwing out acid this time.
Oh, 19 hits.
Ooh.
13 acid. And let's have a look. Acid specifically, not necrotic or poison. It takes half of the acid. So some of the acid kind of like soaks into its form, and some of it just kind of like goes through the areas that are not currently like seeable. And then round up for players, so 14, so it would be 7.
And then I too am going to take some cover.
Nice. At which point it is the warlock.
You know, it's dawning on me. Maybe I should have taken cover.
No. Alright. So Aura.
Yeah, what are the
is-
odds it'll try to, kill me like that again?
How long does that last? Okay. Concentration 10 minutes. However, it would have had to set that up for art of combat, which it didn't, because I didn't read the entire character sheet before that, so I won't do that. Okay. The ghost. Oh, wait. Wait. Can it do it from distance, or does it have to be in melee? Oh, yeah, it has to be in melee. So the ghost, after being thrown out of your mind, it kind of has like a bit of a vendetta against you, Arzex. And it's going to walk right, just like float over to you and put like kind of like grab you with both of its hands, and you need to make a DC 15 charisma saving throw.
Charisma. Oh. Let's see.
Oh, God damn.
So as you go, as you say charisma, and your mouth opens, and this thing forces itself like down your throat, and then inside of your own mind, you actually feel your that like formless blob is being like shrunken and shrunken and shrunken, and there's this other presence in that like internal area that is like towering over you, your personality not enough to keep it at bay, and you're essentially like locked in a box within your own mind. And you are now possessed by this being, Mormosk.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
So you're perfectly aware of everything that happens, but he is now in control of your body, same way that he was in control of Jacqueline's. So he can't be targeted by anything except for turn undeads, and it just has like your. It doesn't have your knowledge, class, features, or proficiencies, but it does have your statistics. And then now the
Is there a way to
easiest.
try to say something before it fully takes control? Or
I don't think so. You could probably talk to it within your own mind, but as far as like your friends, no.
oh fuck.
But did we see this happen?
Yeah, both of you were just standing there. So you would watch it like come up, put its hands on his shoulders, and then as Arzex is like goes to like I don't know scream or say something, the being just like forces itself down his throat and disappears, and you just see like Arzek's body like shake and then suddenly get still, and his head just like twists unnaturally to the side, probably past the than what you would consider like a normal point for the head to turn. So he's now like has his chin over the backside of his shoulder at like a 30-degree angle and looks up at you guys, and there's just like black eyes. And then it would gain your statistics. What's your movement, Isaacs?
30.
30?
I have
Okay. So
speed of
he
30.
used 30 of his 40, but now it has your statistics. So that's basically his turn. Yeah.
Get out. Get
And then
out of me. I didn't consent to this.
Then it's Arzek's turn. Now, it would be really funny if I just had Arzek's turn become the ghost doing stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. So we're just going to remove Arzek's from the initiative order. We'll just skip him. But essentially, unless somebody manages to get him out, or you could put him at 0 health points, and the ghost would have to pop back out. And then the bodyguards are going to make a second attempt at reviving Jacqueline. And they get a 2. So she is now at 1 fail and 1 pass. Or sorry, 2 fails and 2 passes. So on her turn here is going to determine whether she lives or dies. But before that, the doppelganger is going to do its move, which is to do something which may or may not be revealed at a later date. And all right, Jacqueline, here you go, Jackie. Let's roll. This D20 decides whether you live or die. Oh my God! Just
Jesus.
they're holding her blood in, and she stops breathing. Her eyes just like roll back into the back of her head, but then she suddenly takes like a big gasp and like sits straight up, and then passes back out. So she's now stable at 0. Barely lives.
Okay, well, fuck.
And then that gets us to Thok.
All right. Shit. I'm going to
This music
move
you got
into.
going on is so funny.
Yeah, no, sorry.
It's very topical. Like sounds like you're like trying to do an exorcism.
Yeah, I'm gonna move into melee of
Arzex.
Arxis. Yeah, Arzix, and prepare an attack.
All right.
Oh fuck.
Or I
Hurt
guess,
him.
or I guess, can I just say that I'm like holding? I want to hold my action, and just say that I'm like preparing an attack.
Yeah, as long as you like, so basically you'd have to spend your reaction at this point and prepare the action, but you have to say the action and the trigger essentially.
Oh, okay.
So the attack would be like that's kind of like the action, but like I'd prefer if you were more specific, like a sword attack or something is a little bit better because like an attack could be like if something else entered the room, you'd shoot at it, which isn't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'd like a
no.
little bit more specificity.
Oh, yeah.
Specificity? I don't know.
Specificity.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
So the idea is once I'm hoping that Hausch can make this thing pop out, and if it does, I want to attack it once with my double bladed scimitar.
Oh, cool. Okay.
My +1 double
Yeah,
bladed
yeah,
scimitar. Want to point that out. I'm just kidding.
yeah. Oh, yeah, because you would have to do the like you wouldn't be able to use your bonus action a part of the attack, but you could do the action part of the attack, I think.
Correct.
I mean, I'll probably just let you do the bonus part anyway because it's cool. All right. Hausch. Oh, were you were gonna move closer though, right, Thok?
Oh yeah, I didn't know if I had to do that, like if I had to hold on that too,
Oh,
in order to like hold my
technically you
place in
can
initiative.
you can only hold one action. Oh, is it not? Yeah, it was your turn.
Yeah.
So you'd have to move on your turn to where you want to, but
Okay.
then you're
Wait,
holding
can I
your
ask
action.
something? I don't think I want to change anything, but can I ask
Oh.
something?
Yep.
Is like it at some point in this when I say like I want to defer my initiative to after Hausch's action?
I think holding your
Or are you
turn
still
is a
just
bit
holding an
different
action?
than holding your action. I'm not.
I imagine
I'll have
you
to
can
look
hold,
into
but you can do it.
Hausch?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have to but like I'm wondering like it would permanently set you later in the initiative. But can you
Yes.
do that at any point during the battle or do you have to do that when initiative's rolled?
I think you can do it at any point during the battle.
Okay. And that but
'Cause
essentially
basically you're just like you're just holding yourself, like
yeah.
watching what's happening.
And then the negative would be that now you're permanently lower. Oh, but he's already behind you in initiative, so he can't actually lower himself to behind you because he's already behind
Gotcha.
you. So if your initiative was 16, Thok, then you
Because
could roll
technically
it.
that would be like putting myself ahead in initiative. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, that's why we'll do this and then I have something else.
I'm not certain, but I think it would just go through the whole thing. Like you could put yourself at the top of initiative potentially.
But you would
Because
put yourself
you're
at
essentially
the bottom of initiative, which is where he is, right?
Yeah, but like if you held your initiative at the bottom, like held your turn, you would just move to the top of initiative, I think.
Okay, I'll have to look that up because I let's see. Holding your turn. Oh, it says
but
holding your turn is not actually within the rules of D&D 5e. However, you can homebrew it. So
Yeah, we'll work with it. We'll work with it another time because that
Find
seems
it.
a little bit unbalanced. If there were like multiple, like let's
Like,
say there
I
was
like the
somebody ahead
idea
of
of
the game initiative.
being able to drop your initiative number. But let's
Like
see.
if it worked in such a way that you were basically giving up a turn, but even then, if I did that, that seems like it would put my initiative. Yeah, if it permanently puts my initiative ahead enemies that rolled a higher dex initiative than me, then I
Yeah,
feel
that
like that's
apparently
weird.
like the turn delays don't exist in 5e
Yeah,
except as homebrew.
that's fine.
Now holding an action is okay, is fine.
Yeah, no,
And
I'm cool holding an action because I had something for that too. Anyway.
it apparently says like even the ability to drop your initiative isn't within the rules simply because everyone could just like lower their initiative to act in the order that they would want to. Like so the party could specifically drop their initiatives into a specific order so that they go in the order of operations that they wish to go, which I think is cool. I'm still fine with that. As long as you're lowering your number, because then the idea would be that there's potential for putting yourself lower than the enemies. Let's see. There's can you delay your turn and take it later in the round in the Sage Advice? Yeah, because even Sage Advice is homebrew. Yeah. So they intentionally set it up to have readied actions, but to not be able to delay your entire turn, because of it increases the complexity of the game, which is more of a the game's already too complex. Yeah, allowing turn delays could slow down gameplay significantly, as players would need to constantly consider whether to act on their own turn or wait. So I'm fine with doing the lower initiative thing as like a homebrew rule, but as far as like drop, yeah, I think that's pretty much. You can ready the action for a trigger, or you could drop your initiative number to a lower point, as long as it doesn't get ridiculous and the entire party is just like constantly dropping their numbers. But a full turn delay, I don't. Yeah, I think in this specific situation, it's not going to work. But it's a cool idea.
And then I defer to Hausch. He's next.
Yep. I'm using hypnotic gaze on.
Nice. All right.
Well, you did move forward though, didn't you, Thuck?
Well, we weren't sure
Oh.
yet. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Being that this is the way that's going, yes, I did move forward
Okay.
because I'm only holding that one action.
Right. Except I'll probably you didn't use your bonus, so I'm probably just gonna let you do both the action and bonus components of the dual bladed as part of your readied action, because like I just think it's better to, if you're gonna do like it would technically cost you 2 reactions to do that or whatever, but I think even didn't we discover sometime recently, Hausch, that like you can only ready an action, you can't ready a bonus or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was something with so that, which seems odd. Like a bonus action's easier than an action. You should think you would be able to pick it instead, but like I don't know. But I like the idea. Yeah, go ahead.
I remember reading why they chose not to do that, but I don't recall what the reason was.
I imagine it all has to do with like turn length and complexity, because like 5e's
Maybe.
already like bogged down with like all that shit, right? but we seem to not care that much if people have 45-minute turns, whereas some groups are like, if your turn's more than 30 seconds, we're kicking you out. Okay. So hypnotic gaze. So
People are so anal.
so Arzix, can you roll me a wisdom save, please?
Yep. Come on, please fail, please fail, please fail. Oh, you fuck.
Wow.
Now I start to roll good.
Okay. Anything else, Hausch?
Nope. That will be all. Does it come out of him? Oh, he passed it.
He passed. Yeah.
He
And
passed
the
Wait,
only
what did he have
reason
to
it,
use to pass? What was it? DC 15?
yeah,
yeah.
And
he rolled
oh,
a
wait, never
19. Yeah.
no, I was gonna. I did. Did you already use the last bardic inspiration I threw at you, or did that end up being?
Oh, it wouldn't.
Yeah, I used that one.
Would that work on spell saves anyway?
I don't know. I was gonna ask you.
I don't think it
Um,
does. I think you could do the other thing though, the Bane,
Yeah. Okay.
but I don't think that's I'm assuming that's not active currently.
Shit. Actually. Yeah. Well. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I was gonna say he's blessed anyway.
And also, hypnotic gaze doesn't actually force the ghost out of the target. I did that as like a cool way to introduce who the actual bad guy was, because I figured if I didn't do that, you guys were gonna kill Jacqueline, who's actually a decent person. Well, that's debatable, but she's definitely not as evil as Mormosk.
Quick question: do I still have bless?
Hell yeah!
You're blessed. fool.
Okay.
But does that do
Can I
something
use-
against undead?
I-
Oh no, you can't do.
I'm not certain. I was going
Yeah.
to ask if I could use bless to lower my wisdom check,
No.
like the opposite of what
Like,
it's intended to do.
Literally,
Yeah.
you can't do anything. So actually, the Mormosk would be able to use the bless on you to increase the wisdom save. The reason I had you roll it is so I didn't have to open your character sheet.
Oh no, yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just, you know.
So actually, that would be, let's see.
Pull that D4, baby.
Yeah, that's 21 wisdom save instead. All right, and then it's the Mormosk Arzek turn. All right, let me find your character sheet here and there, Mr. Arzex. Now, I have to make sure I read the possession thing because I think he gets like your spells. He just doesn't get. He doesn't get your knowledge. So you're able to hide like all your experiences. Your class features. Okay, so he doesn't get your class features or your proficiencies. Interesting.
Don't touch them.
Well, I wonder if that means that he's still able to do his spells. I'm gonna look it up. This is a complicated creature. I didn't think it was gonna be this. Like, I'm wondering if it can't use all your stuff, then is it able to use all its own stuff?
I'm kind of shouting at it, like, "Hey, don't hurt them. Listen, you can take my body, and we could leave. Just don't hurt my friends, okay?"
Oh, I won't hurt your friends. You will.
Oh, you cunt.
Don't you want to watch yourself kill your best friends that you used to just barely keep your mind together after I tried to shatter it completely?
Sounds to me like you're jealous. The only time you got any was when you possessed someone to actually look at them.
Oh, I have
Fuckingly old
friends
fuck.
too.
Oh yeah, the doppelganger.
What doppelganger?
Oh shit, well that's a revelation.
No, I'm referring to the Banshee Agatha and the vampire Vlad.
And this is all in our Zed's head, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll remember to tell you guys this if I survive it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll have a chance in like 30 days or whatever.
No, yeah. Come on, man. Seriously, just leave them alone, and you could have my body. I don't care. I could tell you where to find some good loot too, even.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So, it still gets to use all its stuff, not your stuff. Basically, it's wearing you like armor. So your health points are just like a blade of armor for it. But it still gets to do all its other features. So, Hausch and Thok, you both need to make a DC 15 Wisdom save as you start within 5 feet. So,
And
you
here
guys,
goes.
you guys both hear if you hear like a whole bunch of like whispers in the air, and you're trying to keep them out of your mind. Like, your friend is gonna kill you. Oh, nice, Hausch.
I get to roll a d4 on that, right?
Did you bless yourself?
Yeah, bless all three of us.
Oh yeah, then definitely. Okay, you're good. So neither of you take the 10 psychic because you managed to keep the whispers of what it's going to do to Arzex or what it's going to have Arzex do to you out of your head.
That bless has kind of been coming in clutch.
Yeah. Like, it's
And
just a
those,
D4, but you
Bardics.
get it on, like, everything.
It didn't save the little guy.
I don't
It
blame
did,
you.
it did the one time.
And then it's actually going to open that howling void on, like, I'm just going to move that slightly, but on, like, all you and it. Like,
No.
right there. Yeah.
No.
So that is it rolled real bad on its damage. So DC 15 Wisdom saves. And Arzex, you can do that as well. And of course, you guys
Nice.
can add your stuff.
Dude, it would be hilarious if he exiled himself from my body because of this.
That would be.
Oh fuck. Oh, thank God, this
Fucking
might actually be
do.
added.
And
Oh wait, that was just
yeah,
naked wisdom.
If you have Bardic or Bless, make sure you add those if you want to. So, oh well, yeah.
Oh, thank God, it
It
was
doesn't
even
really
worse.
matter for me, but
Okay, so Thok, you're gonna take 9, and you're frightened of the ghost. Frightened, I believe, means you can. I'll just grab it, but I'm pretty sure it means you have to run as far away from it as you can.
and I can only run.
I'm not 100. I don't think so. I'll post it here in a second.
Could I maybe
I think
play
it's
an
actually
instrument?
just.
Huh?
Could I play an instrument while I run?
I don't know. Here.
I think it's actually that you just can't move closer to the source of fear.
There you go. Disadvantage on
Okay.
ability checks and attack rolls while you can see it, and you can't move closer. Yeah. So as long as you can't see it and you don't move closer, you're fine. Even if you can see it, you can still do all of the normal stuff just as a disadvantage.
All right, cool.
Um.
I got something.
However, you can't see it. All right, like you can see Arzex, while the source of its fear. I guess the source of its fear though would be Arzex
Yeah,
at
I
this
feel like
point.
that would be a little unfair to say like
Yeah.
you can't see it.
But also, Arzex, you also take the 9 and are frightened of yourself.
Well, he can't see himself.
Yeah. Just don't look down.
I thought that would like work against him and like, you know.
I mean, you can't willingly move any closer to yourself, so I guess just don't do any inner work, you know? Just don't work on yourself right now. Just don't get any closer to that inner you. All right, never mind. This joke isn't going anywhere.
I think
And
it's going great.
house, you take half
It's
damage,
essential.
which is 4. Because of rounding down. And then it was gonna run, but then that would force it out. If you guys made a leaving engagement attack, you would hit R6 and force it out, probably. So it's just gonna stand there, be like, "Yeah, beat me up, sons." At which point it's the goblins' turn, and they're like, "Oh, thank God we managed to save Jacqueline." Now goblins are small, I think. Let me look. And the bandit captain is medium. Yeah, so they are going to attempt to start dragging Jacqueline out of this room. And if there's one of them, I'd probably make him do a quarter speed, but since there's 2, I'll have them do half speed. So they're just going to start dragging Jacqueline's unconscious body towards this exit, where the doppelganger went. Jacqueline is unconscious. Thok.
So
If-
first, I blow my horn.
Oh, sick!
So it's the Horn of Valor or something. Hold on.
What were you gonna say, Hausch?
Oh no, nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
Oh,
doesn't that make you
War
guys
horn.
like immune to frightened and shit?
Just him.
Oh.
No.
No, it's
No,
like
no,
a
no.
war horn. It's like
Yeah, it's the
everyone
war
within
horn.
a radius.
Anybody that hears it is hold on.
It would have
I
been.
think only he gets the fear resistance, but we all get something.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I actually don't have like a clickable info thing that I can dump on there,
Can you
but it's
control copy? Or I can Horn of Valor. Is that what it is?
war horn.
War Horn of Valor.
I believe so.
Okay. Here we go. Copy. Yeah, you guys get AC bonuses, I think. It would have been a sweet thing to do at the beginning of this fight. Okay, you blow the horn as a bonus action. When you do, if you have a frightened condition, you immediately end that condition on yourself. You also have advantage on saving throws against being frightened until the start of your next turn. When you blow the horn, you can also invoke the rune. So this is optional. So you blow the horn, you're no longer frightened, you have advantage against frightened. Then you can additionally, if you like, invoke the rune, which all creatures within 30 feet of yourself gain +1 bonus to AC until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, it's all creatures of your choice within 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to invoke the rune. Sure. Why not?
Well, just because it can't be done till the next morning. And it only lasts a turn. So, yeah. But, yeah, essentially you would give... well, I guess you get to choose. Like, what creatures do you want to give the +1 AC to?
Does it really not have a limit?
30 feet.
Okay, so but it's just all creatures within 30 feet. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, so definitely me and oh shit, yeah, no, that's actually a clincher there, huh? So me and Hausch, the 2 goblins and Jacqueline, and I guess not.
Not Arzex.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether that helps or hurts there. Yeah, not Arzix.
Well, but only till the beginning of your next turn. So, like,
Yeah,
ideally, the ghost will either be out of him by then. You know what I mean? Like during the time until then, chances are the ghost's still in that body. That'd be my guess anyway. Also, this this is gone now.
Was that an action to blow the horn?
Bonus.
And so actually for my action, I'd like to cast Sleep on Narcissus.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, what do I roll?
No roll.
Oh, damn.
Cotley rolls a health pool, and it takes away from the lowest health first in the area.
Nice. Roll them dice. Thok?
Oh, sorry. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I'm I'm level deciding. Whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna roll it at 2. That's probably not enough.
Okay.
32.
Well, you can't affect the ghost. It can't be targeted.
Right.
So Arzix goes to sleep. Hausch goes to sleep. And then what would be the 8? So it'd be 32 minus 8. What is that? 26? No, 24.
Fuck.
We'd go to Thok, right? Or is it within 90 feet? Oh, 20 feet. Okay, in that case, let's look. And you targeted Arzix, I'm assuming? Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, there we go. Okay, so
Oh, sorry. 20 feet and a point of my choosing.
yeah. I guess you can
Oh,
choose.
I'd still have to choose. Like, here, hold on.
Yeah.
I mean, does he know what I want to try to do?
You hit Arzix and the goblins. Like, no.
You hit me in the goblinoids, that might help.
Like that?
Yeah, like that's what. Yeah, sorry. I keep on trying to select the square, but my stupid track. I hate trackpads. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so it would go Arzix, then the 2 goblins, and then the rest would pour onto you, which wouldn't be enough. So Arzix's body goes to sleep. Sleeping.
Good night, old man.
I just gotta check though, because if the ghost is immune to the sleep effect, then I don't think this is gonna work. And he does have condition immunities. Condition immunities: charmed, exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained. I did not hear sleep.
I did not hear sleep.
All
I
right.
sung that full of lullaby.
That's a lot of condition immunities, and none of those are sleep.
That's good for
Very
us.
specifically not sleep.
Yeah, so like now in your head, Arzex, the warlock, it's like the first time you drove a standard. I don't know if this applies to everybody, but and you're like at a green light, but then you forgot that you were in third instead of first, and you just cannot get the fucking car to get across this intersection. Is essentially what's happening with the warlock and and your body.
Yeah, get fucked, old man. Fucking perv.
Oh, that's so good. Excellent. I love this analogy. Okay. I'm assuming that was it, Thok, but if not, continue. I've
No, yeah, I'm out
okay.
of bardic inspiration. I used that action. I mean, I can make movement, but I might as well just make it on my next turn. Well,
It
nah,
is a
you know what?
yeah, it's a sleep, so like theoretically you wouldn't take any leaving engagement or whatever.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and rush over to the goblin kids over here, so that I can poke them awake.
Oh, yeah.
Come around next turn or whatever.
Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna just put this on what's her nuts so I remember that she's alive but unconscious. Okay. And then yes, house. Our house. In the middle of this boss room. Our house.
I'm gonna move over to there, and I'm going to ready a mind sliver
Ooh.
for if Arzex wakes up.
Okay.
If I have the choice, I'll shoot the ghost. But if it's still inside Arzex, definitely Arzex.
You still got to look out for the
I
assassin.
understand.
Okay, so but what is the trigger specifically if Arzex wakes up?
Yes.
Okay. All right. It is then the Mormosk Arzex turn, at which point the Ghost Warlock has decided that trying to fucking stall this car across an intersection is no longer worth it, and he will exit the body.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Which
get
is why I
fucked, old
made
man.
very clear to ask what the trigger was. All right. And then also his aura is then going to affect Arzex. So Arzex, you're gonna have to make a DC 15 Wisdom.
Oh no.
But you're back in control of your boss. So he
That's the
he
same.
comes back out of you. Yeah, Wisdom save. And then you're like, yeah, I
Nice.
have my body back, but your body is asleep.
yeah.
Uh,
I see no problem here. It's snap time.
yeah. And then just because you rolled a nat 20 on this, I'm going to let you wake up. I think like you
Nice.
snapping
Noise.
back into so now Hausch, Arzex has awakened, which is the trigger for your ability, I believe.
Yeah, I think I just
Oh,
point
no.
at him and say Viania.
Nice.
And he makes a DC 16 Wisdom.
Intelligence?
Wisdom, I believe. Oh, sorry, yeah, intelligence, my bad.
All good. It literally says it there.
Yeah.
Ooh, witchy fails.
So he takes 7 psychic.
And then it does something else, doesn't it?
Oh, I thought I had to roll.
Subtract 1d4 from his next saving throw before the end of my next turn.
Okay. No, you're because House specifically said if you wake up and if he has the opportunity to target the ghost, he will. And then I fucked him over by not waking you up but exiting the body, but then you rolled a natural 20, so I thought it would be a cool moment to let you wake up so that Hausch could do his thing.
Which
Also,
was
how did
super fucking sweet.
it was?
Very cool.
Thank you, DM.
Oh yeah, no problem. Like my goal is to make shit as cool as possible, not for
Yeah.
me, not for you guys to lose. Ideally, you guys barely win constantly, but I mean,
How,
Being
it
down
doesn't
2 more
always
players
seem.
is helping.
Yeah, it's not like. Thank God that doppelganger has goals that aren't in alignment with this warlock, or you guys would have just been fucking destroyed.
how did the Ghost Warlock like the psychic damage?
Oh, I didn't even look. I minused all of it without even looking. Let's see. It appears
Hopefully
to
he's
have.
not resistant then.
Yeah, he took all of it. Furious
Raw.
typing intensifies. Excellent.
Took it all, no lube.
Yeah, and now I do want to check too. I think it's just. Oh yeah, so it's a bonus action for him to end the possession, so he still has his action and movement. Now, am I able to see? I mean, not me. Basically, one of his cool ass spells requires line of sight. Oh yeah. Okay. So,
This better not be some Catholic shit.
Okay, cool. So, he's the ghost warlock upon taking that psychic damage and leaving Arzek's body. I mean, he could just try and possess the other two of you, I suppose. That'd be fun. Just like possess each of you, because currently Jacqueline and Arzek's can't be possessed for the next 24 hours. But what this ghost is going to do, because he has goals that are not just defeat you guys, because all of my guys now have goals that are not defeat you guys, he is going to create an arcane gate. One of the portals is going to be right there, and the other portal is going to be over here within 500 feet. At a
I knew it
point
was
you
some
can
Catholic
see.
bullshit.
Yep. I think I'll move it back one. He is then going to use his movement to step in, so 5, then which teleports him out the other hole, and then he will use the rest of his movement. So that'd be what? So it'd be 5 in, 10 out, and then he's going to drop concentration on the portals.
Yeah, you better run.
Yeah. Yeah, you better run.
Better
Oh
run.
yeah, wait. Isn't he still? Wait, who is affected by the fear? Never mind.
Oh, it would
the
be
Warhorn.
Arzex.
I
Well,
imagine
the
I'm scared
Warhorn
of
only
myself.
affects you.
Only affected who? But the Warhorn only affected who I chose, right? And it didn't affect Arzex.
Well, that would be the AC though. The frightened
cool.
effect is
Alright,
only
alright.
you, yeah. But
Guys,
yeah,
I need a hug. I'm scared of myself.
Then the warlock is going to do ghostly warlock is going to do things that you guys are unaware of, and
Ghostly Warlock shit.
I think for the purpose upon seeing you haven't heard anything from the doppelganger for like the other than that, the assassination on Jacqueline and then running away, nothing else from the Doppelblammer has happened. The two goblins are asleep. Jacqueline is at 0 and unstable on the floor, or unstable on the floor. Though it looks like the warlock has retreated, potentially to fight another day, or perhaps he has some other goal in mind. So I think this be, and it's also 11:54. So I think we,
Oh yeah,
I'll
it's 1
drop you
o'clock over here.
guys. Yeah, so we'll drop out of initiative for the time being, and you guys can. Essentially, like, I'm fine with you guys taking like a short rest at this point, and anything you want to do that involves this room and Jacqueline and the goblins, or if everybody's kind of like, then we can just like end right here, and we'll pick back up at exactly this point next week. It's kind of up to you. I'm okay with you guys taking 10 minutes to like figure your shit out and get all rested right now, or if you want, we can wait for the beginning of next session.
All I was gonna do was heal up Hausch and Jacqueline, but you know, we're gonna take like a
you want me to
long
do
or
a
short
greater
rest.
area heal?
I mean, yeah, I'd be good with taking a short rest.
Yeah, I like, for the purposes of mechanics, the doppelganger is no longer interested in fighting you, and the warlock has retreated. So I'm considering you guys out of combat, just so you're aware.
Okay, so and short rest is just
It's like 10
I
minutes.
forget. Oh no, I just mean that's we can use hit dice.
You can use hit dice and any abilities that come back on a short rest. And there is like, you theoretically you guys could take a long rest. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to spend the next 8 hours in this room before doing other things. So
Okay.
plus, that may be interrupted because like this battle was fairly loud.
Yeah.
So I imagine like it won't be long before more of the goblins are aware of what's happening. But you guys did manage to just technically Jacqueline was saved, and the ghostly warlock that was possessing your body has been taken out of her. So that's steps. You guys made steps.
He's been defeated, not like killed, but you know, we pushed him back.
Mm-hmm.
Spell slots are at a long rest, right?
Yeah, unless you're like, some classes have the ability, like I think sorcerers, and I think that don't wizards too. Certain things have the ability to regain short rest spell slots.
Yeah, wizards have arcane recovery, which I think is on a short rest.
Yeah, I think I remember something about that. Because didn't Donald used to do that?
I'm not sure.
Okay. He's a druid now, so it doesn't really. Well, technically, he was always a druid, which is kind of
Stupid
weird.
question, but what do sorcerer points do?
Oh, you can use them to metacast spells. So you should look that up for sure. It should be on your sheet. Like, it should be. Let me have a look at your sheet here. So you may see me moving your sheet around. Give me a second. All right. Yeah, so you go sorcery points. Second level. So sorcery points. You have 4, and you gain more as you go up. And then if you look at your like flexible casting, so you can use your sorcery points to gain your additional spell slots, or you can sacrifice spell slots to gain sorcery points, which is really cool because what you can do is like, so if you look at your meta magic, so currently at level 3 you got your meta magic, and you chose empowered spell and seeking spell. So empowered spell, when you roll damage for the spell, you can spend the sorcery point to re-roll the damage dice. So then like, so you could actually like manipulate that, like, oh, I'm gonna cast a 3rd level spell, but I'm out of sorcery points, so I'm going to get rid of one of my first level spells to regain 2 sorcery points, so I can spend one of my sorcery points on powering that chaos bolt up to give it better damage, and I'm also going to spend 2 of my sorcery points to give myself advantage on that spell when it misses.
Hell yeah, I've been playing with one hand tied behind my back.
Oh
Shit.
yeah, dude. You want to get, for sure, you want to get silent spell. You also want to get what's the one that you shape it around people? Safe spell. Like if you get fireball and safe spell, and there's
You want some
another
fourth
one,
level spells?
and then you just like you use all your sorcery points to just drop super high level fireballs on yourself and manipulate the spells to keep all your party members safe. You're just like literally a living bomb that just like walks room from room and explodes it while keeping your entire party safe from your damage.
Colin,
Excellent.
Yeah.
can I use second wind before we did the long rest?
When? But I don't. What does that mean? Because doesn't
Uh,
the long rest
second
would...
wind restores some health, or before the short rest. Sorry.
Oh yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Like
Okay,
I'm
cool.
immediately before. Yeah. Like at the end of the combat, you're like, oh, second wind. You use it, and then you guys take the short rest. Yeah. I thought before the long rest, I was confused because like, well, the long rest would just heal you, so it wouldn't make much sense.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Awesome.
It just resets on a short rest, so I wanted to see if I could use it before.
No, yeah, 100%.
Sweet.
Like I want to give you guys as much power as possible, and the reason I sometimes limit things as far as like rules go are because if we decide on a rule, that means I have to use it against you, and sometimes that's too powerful for me to have access to. And like as you like every single time we round, you guys get the benefit of the rounding, because I'm like, you guys shouldn't be fighting a fucking doppelganger assassin and a ghost warlock simultaneously. That's, even if 2 more of you were here, that's still like probably a difficult to deadly encounter, but it's fucking cool.
Are you rolling some hit dice, Arxis?
Oh
Do
yeah,
we need-
shit.
Do we need extra healing?
Yeah. What dice do I roll for healing?
Your hit dice?
Your hit
Yeah, whatever
dice
your hit
in
dice
your
is.
sheet.
But I don't have any dice to hit.
So if you look at your sheet, below your temporary hit points, it says that you have 5 hit dice and they're d6s, so you can spend those. So yeah, you would choose how many, but so theoretically, you've spent 1 of your hit dice, you've rolled a 3, you regain the 3 health, and then every time you do a long rest, you gain half of your hit dice back. So if you have 5, I would round it up to 3. So if you spent all 5 of your hit dice, even if you did a long rest, you would still only get 3 back. So it is still kind of like a resource. But you're also supposed to, I think, indicate how many you're going to do before you roll. So you're not supposed to roll them one at a time. But I'm fine with you rolling them one at a time. That's okay. I'm just very nice to you guys because I want to
You are
murder
incredibly
you with
nice.
Cool
I'm rolling
stuff.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next time I will call it out. Sorry.
Oh no, feel free. Like I said, I there's
take
nothing
advantage and roll
you
2
guys
then,
can
too.
do that I can't just like mitigate through having a fucking purple worm show up exactly at this moment to swallow Thok, Jacqueline, and the 2 goblins. And then have the doppelganger come back in to surprise round both Hausch and Arzex and probably kill all 4 of you within 1 round. Like I could just do that. And it's well within like not only the situation that is set up, but also like it's perfectly legal. So like spend whatever hit dice you want in whatever order you want. have as much power as you can possibly have. Like the idea that like the DM is trying to limit the player's power is just like ridiculous to me because the DM can just have like a million gargoyles spawn if he wants to. Like I don't know. I want this to be cool and cinematic.
Yeah. So far, it has been cool and cinematic
Yeah.
and
I hope it's been surprising.
panic-shittingly terrifying. because of-
Yeah, like my goal, what I like is to keep everybody both scared and surprised constantly. So I don't know what you're expecting going into this mine, but I hope it wasn't whatever you guys have encountered thus far.
No, I
No,
could say
definitely
I've been
not.
thoroughly duped. I did not expect any of this.
Excellent. That's the goal.
Okay, so do we don't or we do? Do we not need a mass healing word then?
Are you guys leaving the two goblins asleep?
No, I was gonna wake them up for sure, like as soon as we started taking our short rest. But
Okay.
I also wanted to. I mean, that was also kind of like one of the impetus. That way, if y'all needed a mass healing word, they were gonna get thrown in on that too.
Yeah. Well, and also Jacqueline's stable, so anyone who wants to make a medicine check, and if anyone wants to help somebody, or you can make independence check, you could try to like get her back up to 1 health, without
Okay.
having to use healing spells. And because
I've
she's
got-
not
Okay.
currently in death saves, if getting a fail won't be detrimental. Because like if she's in death saves and you make a medicine, then you could potentially do more damage.
I've got a +2, or I can help somebody.
On a medicine roll.
Yeah.
I don't think that's me, bro. Hold on.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah,
really
no,
a
that
medicine
ain't
check
me.
party.
But
That'd be
also,
a
I
patch,
would be down
honestly.
for that mass healing word too.
Ar- Arxis, did you already add on your HP?
Oh yeah, I've already added on my 2 hit dice. Oh shit! You want me to heal Jacqueline?
No. I was just saying that was only like 8, right? No, I'm gonna go ahead and hit a mass healing word. So,
Okay.
I mean, I'm guessing that other goblin doesn't really need it.
Yeah, there's
It looks
one.
like-
This one here is full health. This one up
All right.
here has 3 health left. And
right.
Jacqueline's at 0, yeah.
'Cause it says I can target up to 6, but I guess I'll just target the 5 of us.
Yeah. Well, and aren't you full health too?
I mean, I could use like
5.
4 points.
Yeah, you have a bunch
Yeah,
of
5
hit points, yeah.
Just so you know, Colin, I can't see Cotley's health bar.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oops, I did not mean to do that. I didn't mean to make you fat. There we go. Settings. How about now?
No.
Oh, really?
His name tag popped up.
Oh, because I have to go into the dots for that, for the specifically health.
Yeah, for the exact
Yeah.
bar. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Okay. Can you see everyone else's?
Yes. Not Jack. Or yeah, I can see Jacqueline's too.
Okay, good. Can
Yeah,
anybody
nobody
else?
can see Jacqueline's because it's gone.
Well, it should be there though, and just be empty.
Yeah, no, it's there.
Okay.
It's just empty.
Can anybody else not see any of the other players or goblins?
No, I could see everybody.
Okay, perfect. All right. So are you mass healing?
Yeah, does that work for y'all?
Do it up. Click that button. Nice. All right. So everybody gets 4. 4. Oh, Jacqueline like sits straight up in the. She's like, ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck? You guys, there was a ghost, and he was telling me what to do, and all this stuff I said at the table was true though. I'm trapped here, and oh my god. And she looks over at the goblins and like sees like the one that's like super injured but like sacrificed its life for her, as well as the 3 that are like dead up in the corner, and she's like I didn't think that I would ever care, but we need to save these goblins. like that they may not look like it, but I they're fiercely loyal, and I think we've got to do something about. And what the fuck killed me? That it was like a fucking flash, and oh my god! And she's just like having a
It was
panic
a Mighty
attack.
Morphin Power Ranger.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. By the
yeah.
way, while I was possessed, the thing said it had no relation to it. It knows about a banshee and a vampire, but it knows nothing about a doppelganger.
I wonder if it's the Banshee just outside of town. Or not far out of town, anyway.
Might be. Jacqueline, what did the thing tell you to do? What did it want from you?
It he said it had some goals. It was trying to use the goblins to get this facility up and running again, to benefit its lord. It seemed like it was like subservient to some more powerful creature. Somebody that it called Vlad.
Yeah, I heard that name before.
And there's one more that I now she's like kind of like trying to recall like her time being possessed, and she'll say he has a book. It's in that locked room, and the book has a map to where Vlad currently resides. If we were to get the book, that could give us a clue as to how to track down this other creature. What happened with I believe his name was Mormosk, the evil ghost wraith thing.
I'm gonna
what
ask:
happened?
was the book off in that direction? And I'm gonna point the direction that Mormoth went.
Yeah, remember when I was telling you about the room with all the gold and the magic items?
Yeah, the tree. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
That's where he keeps it. I didn't mean to try and trap you guys here. He was making me do it.
All right, guys. I mean, so and this is
You
and
should
this is like, you know,
you should also
metatextually,
know
this is like.
that
Go ahead.
within that room is a I believe it was constructed by the dwarves, but it didn't seem to react to the Mormosk himself being a ghost. But there's like I don't know how to describe it other than like a big stone man that seems to be activated magically whenever anybody enters the room. It seems to protect that room from
So
anyone.
there's a stone
allowed.
golem in there.
Yeah, I don't know what golem, but yes, big stone dwarf guy.
Okay. All right.
If the warlock headed off survived and headed off, as you say, I'm guessing that it went back to that room to collect its book and possibly try and regain its power enough to take you guys on again.
Yeah, that's what I imagined. All right. Well, I mean, are we going for round 2, guys? I mean, we can. I definitely think we need to go get, Patch and Aroa.
No, yeah, we can't take him alone, not like this. And
Yeah.
hate to update everybody again, but I've heard that name Vlad before. Apparently, it's a vampire he works with.
And metatextually, I'm saying this for like next session, but
Yeah.
yeah. So, maybe see if you can send a message to Patch and wake them up and get them to meet us on the way over there. Maybe we can rally some of these Gobbo boys to help us out. Miss Jacqueline.
Yeah, I'll do everything I can. And as you guys are kind of like, as everyone's waking up and you guys are kind of having this conversation, the goblin survivors are looking at you, the party, like you guys are like, they are completely in awe of you. They saw what happened to, they watched as like their equals and companions aged 40 years within a few seconds, and the fact that the three of you were able to not only save their queen but also drive this unbelievably powerful force off, you have all earned a significant amount of respect in the eyes of these two guards. And
That's.
I would
I'd also like.
imagine that they would be spreading the words of this deed. Like, you guys have earned the trust and I don't know what it would be called. Like they're clearly in awe of you.
I'll also give these guards 2 copper pieces each.
Hey, finally in the minds of Phandalin, I get a little respect.
Again, no. Was that a fucking what's this nuts?
Danger.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Yes, nice. That's
Don't get
awesome.
no respect.
The goblins will just kind of like look at the coins and just like look at you like they don't know what they're supposed to do with it. And Jacqueline will be like, "Oh, they don't really other than Oogt and Ob, most of these goblins don't really have a use for money. That like a currency really for them is more like, the strength of your arm and the courage of your ball sack. I don't know. I don't know how to say it
Before
better.
we leave, I
That's
say a
perfect.
little. I say a little goblin prayer over the dead over here.
Nice. Okay. What do you have, like a god that you're religious specifically to?
I have to get back with you on that because
Okay,
What was the
roll.
one you were trying to pronounce earlier?
Oh, the goblin one.
Yeah, the goblin one. I was going to trick them into thinking like I was speaking through their mind as him, but
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm not sure if
Can you
Isaacs would actually praise them.
when you whisper this prayer, can you roll a religion?
Oh yeah, of course. Religion. Wait, where are you at? Oh, there you are. Fuck.
Oh, brutal. Okay. Can Hausch and Sock both roll a perception?
Okay.
He's angered a goblin god again.
Oh god. That would be just my luck.
Wow.
Damn, 10s all
Wow.
around.
Wow. You guys, I thought we were cool and friends and stuff.
Yeah, no, me too.
All right. Noah, I'm just gonna
We
move you to the other chat for a second.
We are
Oh,
cool and
great.
friends. That's why you would never hurt us.
Okay, so when Arzix is saying the prayer over these bodies, you see the 2 emeralds on the giant dwarf statue thing kind of glint.
Oh.
And Omega's back.
Whoa! Did you see
This
that?
sucks.
Whoa!
Yeah. All right, you guys good? Should we end it there?